ewo ministries ni aban mu adwumakuo mu krono a ekoso ewo MMDCs foni mu saa de bia ne de ahye amanyofo nanso obi a wonim public finance ne kire wo se akrachefo na omunye politicians no upe omu wia oman ne pa omu ka ho yentie President John Dramani Mahama na afie wia de ye pese ye ka ho asem.
And so I have a meeting on Thursday with the Chief Justice. Recently, I've been watching the Public Accounts Committee, and it's so pathetic. You know, why must we every year congregate at the Public Accounts Committee, and then you hear all kinds of atrocious, things? I mean, recklessness with public funds and resources. And so I have a meeting on Thursday with the Chief Justice, the Attorney General, and others to find a final solution to this Auditor General's report, that persons who are found guilty of infractions or do not follow due procedure or lead to loss of public resources, we must have a fast-track process to Nsawam. Fast-track, before you see you in Nsawam, 6 months. Until we do that, until there's a deterrent, we're going to come every year and they say total misappropriation and infractions of found out by the Auditor General is about 15 billion cedis. I mean, if we save 15 billion cedis, can you imagine what it could do? And so we're going to have a meeting, we're going to brainstorm. We've not fully implemented the constitutional provision. There is a part of the provision that says after the Public Accounts Committee has sat on the Auditor General's report, Parliament must set up a committee. What we don't know is whether it should be a parliamentary committee or it's a committee not necessarily made of parliamentarians to implement the findings of the Auditor General. Right now what we use is the audits, the ARICs. Every department is supposed to set up an ARIC. But once they've come from the Public Accounts Committee, virtually nobody follows up on what's the recommendations that were given. And so the audit reports implementation committees are not working. And so we must find a way where we are able to create a deterrent until people know that you can be held responsible for these things that you do. They'll continue to do the same thing. And so after Thursday, I'm sure we'll come up with some way where persons who are culpable of misusing the resources of the people will be held to account so that others, do not follow suit.
President John Dramani Mahama ena washia Ghana mpanyufo a omohwe aban enyuma kuo bebre so ena odi tu dwa se afibia na ya frankrofo se mombra na mombekirete sika no eye den efa ahen moye ne den ade na sika we mantua ade na sika we mutuaye ade na sika we yehu ade nti na muntimi account for every year ye ba ni aba betie bi ye bewie no hwi ensi no moko o se eduru mra e wo se ye hye mra ne ketintu wie ni wadi sika na straight 6 months na wodansa wam se ya anya bibia ebetimi asheki nkrofo ma unsa wudi online ni sika bibi betimi atoa a waste of time say de bia beba ni ababa betietie de kekeke a waste of time okay manage pa me hu say at the right time me hu ensesaye bi ewo President John Dramani Mahama mu na eyemede sebi yese sebi okwasea na ensesa na adwene obi a opeso oye de opena na ensesa na adwene but say yewra John Mahama koni se ya dia ene ebehu nsesaye bi wo Ghana if you say baby wadru ne ne legacy period 4 years pen or wo inti say John Mahama president ntimi anye bibia biema Ghana ye wie. Right now President John Mahama o task ne so se wantimi ama Ghana nsesa a resetia bibia ni ho a obia beka ye begie adi biem. If we say the last hope, no crepa woman say the last hope was Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Tabrena wo ba ya wo be say o mine no. Meka president o part 1 no. O mine de wo be ye no no. Ene abufu a na ehye nkrofo mu no. Ye man koda ni Nebukadnezar kwawi enwura kakra. Ewo efuo mu ho no. Upie ba ye no. Ensisaye bi aba. If we say na baby o mine dru no. Say utie history na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na ne esusu say obema omman no adane kra akọ baby pa ena amfa ena se say Ghana for se wasa trenti bra oba ye wo ye nneoma bi a ekoyie Yera John Mahama papa ena wona me address o sa 4 years yi se Ghana anye ya enye wie biem se wentimi ama Ghana nsesa Ghana ensesa biem se ye Haruno Julius o Bawumia o Educhumo wa entimi if you say se wo wentimi anya obi ani wa already no Ghana fo nje amanyofo ni Ghana fo nye amanyofo ni Ghana for ye de ani hwe amanyofo ba ko mienu miensa se say Ghana ni na ni tete ho ena minim enkomo bi a wankase wakoma mu wadi sa nkomo no de minim ba menka nkyere obi a ba de minim ne se unim se wo feli a wanhwe ya edi asem foforo bi na beba papa me say ka bi minim ade bi a ewo wutirima minim enkomo bi a wadi ewo wakoma mu a minim sa nkomo no na eyenkomo a wugitum se wo wantimi anya edi asem foforo bi beba sa asem foforo no wanhwe ya enkofo ani beji de esi wo Burkina ne Mali ne nasefo no so unim asema me kai me kasa kire wakomam Yera President John Mahama me say kabiem for the third time president minim ade bi a wo dwene wo wadwene mu ne wakomam na wankasa I come into a conclusion say wantimi amboa Ghana fo a wanhwe ya Ghana for no ebedwene de ABC wo Burkina Faso ni Mali no na edru ho na wanhwe ya momum panyifo no enkofo bechemo ene panyifo na amasa oman no ahwemo saade no odwene ho enti wa wonim se ewo so ye bibi me say can the last time fourth time Yera John Mahama enkomo bia na no wudi ye no minim ewo wakomam we wanka nkyere obi a o ewo wakomam minim na aka kyerɛ ho se wo feli a wanhwe ya Ghana fo nye amanyosem eye democracy endi biem na wanhwe ebeduru baabi no na Ghana fo kondo de enye democracy enti wonim se ewo se wo ye bibi ma Ghana fo hu se ena won se emaburu nso dɔɔso enti maburu no nso omuni abotre na emaburu no nso because na no kan ye say wo de Ghana fo bi si ho a ebi pre soja amamuo na no kan eyen koma na wadi wo wakomam na yi bi pie ye minim sa nkomo no ya so me ho daye wo sa nkomo nim enti Yera John Mahama unim de me kan eni nti na me address wo papa ewo wakomam unim se wanya asembesi enti ye na asembia nsi Me nka ne bebre because what ase. Enra de obeka ye no e ani GSM. If you say on May every year report better say every year Ghana lose $3 billion because of corruption. Every year. And yam na meka you. Opa check it, Raj. Check it. Every year Ghana loses $3 billion through say crowd be about beka home. Every year. And we are the report every year Ghana krono ye boy hono Ghana sika ye create $3 billion every year but ye ko IMF e ko pesi kafia ni ye senkrofo adwuma na say every year na sam na kan wo part 1 nso na e ka ho krono na nya nko a wo time as a president part 1 na nkofo wia the same thing nothing happened. A kwa Fourth Republic ye we sa ye wia na nya amanyofo no nko a mo ne de hyemo na mo mutena se na technocrats akrachefo no awie sika no eto de bia ne de ahyemo emre bi muntaka bae obeye minister anche ne ma ne sign check bi ye hwe ne pampers nyina wom ye ne muntaka pampers ma yen ka bakosem Obekono ni akire wa krachefo no na wa mu ani ana ho a akrachefo ni na wie sika no ni e de ahyem because mo ya amanyofo akrachefo technocrats engineers no mu wo assembly no omo na wie oman no ba ye de hyemo because amanyoni wo ba wonim de ekoso enti accountant ne support enti e ma wo bi no mu so wie bi ade aye 5 cedis Abaya jumeni betimi di ama 50 cedis. Near the procurement aye ne basa. Munim wana muwia. Akrache foni ne wia o. Enya amanyofo ni bebri. Amanyoni ni de ono no wo baby a ofefa ne nyoma. Ba wo promo mu wia sika aban sika pa eye technocrats akrache fo no. Yenim enti ne eka. Sa directors ni CEOs ni ho ahwan no. Because engineer omo na eton asase no omo na nyoma ni bi wo akra wo chief unya we ni awie e wase ho wani be ba so no ni aye ofomfram ya disika no every year Ghana loses, please get it for me, $3 billion. Do you understand it? Every year I just say what am I mention say every year Jantuah Mahama so ne time part 1 Kufo de akraminya maso ba mebo no ane de so part 1 Jantuah Mahama 2012 Ghana elusu $3 billion enti mo ade mame Jantuah Mahama ebe spend 4 years e wa ba mu part 1 enti say based on the findings say every year Ghana elusu $3 billion e say Jantuah Mahama nko ano Ghana elusu ye what 3 4 so $12 billion but omonye calculation mame muntie o enyam na meka ayo eye shraj report e bae mungugu mame sisi anam fanto so no bi nkasa bia mabom trim na meka on average $3 billion IMF sika $3 billion no ye lusu sa eti Jantuah Mahama part 1 no Ghana say every year ne lusu $3 billion na o calculate for $12 billion fatu o mame yembra yewra na Akufo Addo so from 2017 to 2024, 8 years. And also more add 3 plus 3 times 8. 24. Into $24 billion. Yewra Akufo Addo nko time no. So we calculate sika. Ghana ye hwere through corruption. And that one. Thank you very much. I say Ghana. You know, your mental health on KuroYiMuNsem na bride say ye de no so etwa so de man afi so koban fatilometrase na KuroYiMuNsem ni nyina yemfa enka ho yegusu a yehwe mofra adwemu apomuden wonsem baba menka wo se no fo mu kokram yade no enne anope kase mu te ye se nhwemu abetodwa se nipa afi ba ko pe wonu mutumi nya abie no eye mpim 5000 emu mpim yenu ahasa ehwere wo nkwa nhwemu abetodwa afi mpinu ene aduonu mienu 2022 one more researcher wo mo ye de hu Ghana hanko anu no enti no bomodena no fo kokram yade no hwe wo de na sa hye no so se apomudi aso ye no
One more day vaccines ahodo aba HPV vaccine no a ebo mofra no ho ban ya kosi won panyin mfie mu nyina ne nkwa na nyina se be ya no fom kukuram yade ne ntimi nya won ntima ba no mo ma no afiri mfinhia nkono ekosi dunnan no mo entiki vaccine ni bi na entumi emoa wo mo ho ban sanse no fom kukuram yade no wo hwa eka ho bi amanipa ma nkanka wo mo hwere wo mo nkwa no enya agro na wo hu obi no wo bi a ya na mu ensem no ewuram enti bomode na wonso hu ensesan bia wo no fuo mu a kwaya de sabia na wono mu nhwemu ema bia na enu bi na ahyase ohu ni ntem a etumi boa eso ano entem na mum ahobambo atrema no eye chan ya de sabukiti manti ma wo ma no so entiki vaccine ni bi na etumi moa quickly ewo mofra apomuden ho nsem ni mu no me chrew eye mfinhia miensa ekosi ensia no wo mu nyini mu no ma etwa se dan ne ho adi maka che se yedi nimdifuo bi ne nsusuye na yede kire se be ya behu ba no nsenkyere ne yeda ne ho adi na obeboa na ma na nyini ewo adwene mu eyie pa na watumi edi dwuma aye obi a sebe na adwene mu betumi ado na obetumi aye bibia eboa ono ane ho ene eye amansan a enyina enso benya ne so emfaso na mfinhia miensa ekosi ensia no ana enum no kra no ohwe ensesanya eba no a Eric Erikson psychosocial theory no an yeguso no this stage no the chere ne sa akwada no develop bibi e friend initiative versus guilt the chere sa abofra no o sha ase se ono ankasa ye bibi ono ade na adwene ye bibi a o sha ase ye no etimi pie na agodie mu kwan ya ofa so ye nsusuye na o sha ase nsusu ginaye decision making imagination and ani play mu no ubehu saa no man so opeso no a eye bibi edi se one ne mfefo na edi agora unsu ono ankasa pese odi bibi foforo ebam kura o initiate bibi foforo bi se ofie na bibia se de osi ye no no ma bo so opeso ode nsakiraye foforo bi ede ebam na ono atimi ka se we de mepewi mepese me ye we mempewi ekese sa abre no ono sha ase esua kwaye fa so esi ginaye take decision on certain things so obuano aha and we developing a confidence the Ebronika na say confidence no onya akukuduro wo de oye biemu na afi nso no otumi nso age ne hudi e wade a oye mu na osanso nya nsusu ya ye de ye bibi foforo ye de hyase ye bibi aha we develop creativity and initiative skills no a obehase aye bibi wa bra anya obi na e kire no so wonye ode na adwene ebeye bibi na sa stage we no eya no mo try no ma bebre se wan hweye na wo sha abofra no so bebre anansa wo de koyese wo de tiatia no ne ade asi ne kwan a ebema ebeduru ba bi no onye ne hunni ehu be hye ne mu na ono ebetu ana ma obi age so obi susuma no ansa no waye ti odi benyini akoni mpani mfie so no waye obi a oya indecisive ontimi nsi gina ye ma ne ho ono ankasa ntimi nhye bibi ase nye age nipa na obi na kire no ana wo ka bibi kire na ansa no watumi aye yenim ye namfofuo bebre yenim ye mpani mfuo bebre yenim enuanum bebre a o manyina do mpani mfie tu asebe mpreduasa onim kwan a ono akra befa so amanagi na brabo ne no mampu agese sebe obi ka kire no asemesi wonye we ansa no wahu so obeye asemesi wonye we ansa no wanyini aduru ni mpani mfie sumpo no e chance efri mofra brembre wo mu nyini no o mu develop sa skills nyina efri sa stages yi mu na 3 to 5 years yi mu no obi develop sa ade no tube unsa abofra no ahyase so opeso ohu kwan a no ma fa so adwuma wo baabi a wo no enti edem a na afie na motimu a obehase bisa nsem bebre ma de enti na we koso da we so kire sei mama metimi aso we meye we saa na opeso ohu de enti a bibi ekoso afi woni ne mfefo na edi agro nso a ne yetie ne se omu di agro no tumi ka kire wo hwe omu no mu di agro tumi ka kire ne mfefo ne se da bi we de eme mfa mam yemfa we na enhye ha na wo ma hyase edi saa adwuma ne kire se omu ahyase a omu de omu adwene omu de nsusuye omu make decisions ema wo mu ankasa eho eni se omu take leadership role so kire se omu tumi kire omu mfefo no de omu nye enti saa abre no se yetiantia no ne ama abofra no kwaye anyini wo saa mu a ebe hadwene to omu ta pense misa bebre why is this thing happening edi enti na we koso mommy what is this we daddy what is this o shase so obisa sanse ma wubumfu no entiatia no sanse wo peso ohu de entia no ma bebre ekoso no no so de na adwene ye bibi ehia saa no ma na ekoso no tubon sa abofra no se anwea mu ano ote no atiti bi ne bia or the si dan why na adwe so opesu esi dan anase yen ya sebe esikafuo yi a wonu mu obi wo nsam yi no atotototo isa bricks plastic bricks yi bia ma ne ba wo didi agro na obosu wa hyehye bibi te se wo hyehye dan o hyehye wi na wa kire this is daddy's room, this is mommy's room, this is our kitchen no wi dan no wo kire ha kire se abofra no imagine afi no develop a form of imagination or na adwene timi imagine bibi esusu bibi no wotimi creativity no ha wotumi ahu se mommy betimi enya dan ba ko mommy dan ni daddy dan ni we nti no ahyehyɛ akoran de na adwene adwuma se o man kwa obi wono ma saabre no wotumi tia abofra no ema ohya abofra no so mo gyae de wo ye beboa no ama wotumi develop that particular creative skills no ene initiation no anase initiative skills no na hadwene pa eto da bi kura bi a o hyehye aduane wo dining table so na wo ye bibi a obetumi abetra won nche bi a kitchen na wo na ya de opeso obeso mu bo say 3 to 5 years they want to help you oba no abeso no afa we obetumi ahwie nsuo kura gu na abu afu no abone say powder bi mesro ma nin develop it. You can guide the child but entiatiano because opeso back kitchen hono o hwede ye wo ye no na otumi esua de na adwen so boa ye bibi tubo nsem o hyehye dining table ade cup ni si ha ana glass ni si no nso ade bia besi ba bia onye ni ye de but guide the child entiatiano sanse sa abre no so aye eager so opeso taking responsibility no ye bibi enti wo mu stages we no esi etimi eboa wo mu paama wo mutumi enyini efamu tito da bia bo nso obeba no na wadrodro wo nkonwa no ho nkonwa no a wato ne kama no a wo pe no wo de pen no de adrodro bibi wo ho obeba na book bia wato ato ho no wabiem no wo trotrum ahyase wo usua the creativity initiative no ahyase opese oye bibi ema ne ho enti no saabre na odrodro no obetumi adro opese odro wo kura wo ye papa na na ma me no ahyase drodro gu nkonwa no ho washase kakrakra entiatia na mu no ba guide the child say ebia ha no wontumi ntwro ba be pepa bia na bibia e kama e de ama no na wa kire ne say obedra ondro we so onye we so ba entia no ma ne mfa ehu enyayo sanse basa waka sa ni developmental stage no ahye ommoa no ma wontumi develop creativity any sa kind of imaginative skills no intimi emwa no ti na wo se nkwada bebre ese we die o talent yo we na wo fo boa e mo timi develop adwene no yie wo sa stage no ti akwada ne nyini no na wa bene wo nsusuye mu wa bene e wo de de adwene ayi mu na is wutimi ekonanim ti ya hye ne nso sa na boa o ma no ema bibia entumi enkoyie pa insha 104.5 we your mental health on KuroYiMuNsem sokoban fatilo edi KuroYiMuNsem no to aso di amaye na afi ni aka ekire bia no yabo edi ama me din de Barima Kofi Dawson tumi frame akokwa eba
Asana KuroYiMuNsem ya babo no ena no pay gene nyina ejebe oduma genes we premier sports on KuroYiMuNsem sima edua edi animi na poso ko a ena no pe matena sima se kunyam de nyina ede ebre oduma genes so no pemedi ede Jonathan Esiedu betimi afrem Sokoban Fatilo Steve Zanona no kosamandaroma eno mobo machidom ensem do supi Black Stars ensem wanu se sanso na Ghana Premier League so ensem e wanu se a medemu ensem nyina enso ede bre nemom anopa MTS men catch on a portmenka na oye business woman na me pacho MTS men catch us we no ye the MTN adwuma pa ban na ba bom na business no etime grow na etime tumpon ye ma special data na ma call ban this we are near the insurance at the pills won pay them pa na pe eno to you phone na star 5060 hash star 5060 hash na on sentiment ka MTN adwuma pa ban jene bi na bebia entimi kama pa entimi from bet to some control say we are no bet rewards Mr. Ucha bet or sports no so anasa casino no so na we ne points no obetuma convert no amana sika no betuma yi anasa betuma dema na o say the twa bet ni bi umpe dem pa na pe twa bet pa dem Mr. e man nya bet you phone no na www.betway.com.gh na bebia entimi kama pa entimi from and 10 times some say MFF Black Stars enya nim say na adoma kwasi da Sunday here and you know so 7 p.m. our class sports from Ghana yene Comoros man no everybody in terms so World Cup qualifiers ni mu na eno team no ewrem our class sports stadium recovery training enso so ma bebia kama pa enso so etimi edema boys na now rema Minister of Sports and Recreation opinion from Honorable Kofi Adams also on the bia o catch players ni so bia focus informal team no say na bebia kama etimi ede amomo na afei Black Stars minor.
Giving thanks to God for what it is that He's done for us as a country. I also know that the boys put in their best. They listen to the advice. They listen to our engagement. I told them clearly that they were the best you could find anywhere, and they should see themselves as such. That once you've been selected by the coach to be part of the team, don't listen to any other commentary that will bring you down. That commentary that you hear out there should rather motivate you to prove those who think you are not qualified that you are qualified. And for those who also think that you are good, you don't disappoint them. So just be focused. Know that for every negative comment you read or hear, there are thousands of other persons just urging you and supporting you. So don't pull back. Don't feel like no, the nation is not with you. And go out there knowing that.
I know Minister of Sports and Recreation Honorable Kofi Adams and our Tenekano na Oriano and also concern kakra. Our coach Funo Tuado, it's as a coach, or shouldn't these coach no why lucky papa hey honorable you go to Honorable Kofi Adams.
Otto, well, in this is coming, I can also describe that he has been lucky. In terms of performance, at least since I became the minister, the list was a draw. Well, he's been lucky. There's still concerns.
What are the concerns?
Well, concerns that he himself, most times when we meet, there are some he will admit, maybe I should have done a substitution, or I should have urged them on, or maybe I should have freed this person to play this role. And so there are concerns, but I must say he's been lucky. But it doesn't mean that he shouldn't improve.
But you're not satisfied yet.
Of course,
he's yet to convince you.
There are decisions that makes me not be satisfied. Especially when you are taking your senior national team and you are going to that level, you need to.
So that begs the question. He qualifies you to the World Cup, but is he the man for the World Cup?
Well, I can't answer that question.
Honorable ni jidi bako kra we coach ni wonyini mu jidi bako kra na nyame ma kwesana game empenefo se ticket no popular stand no 50 Ghana cedis, center line 100 Ghana cedis, lower VIP no 250 Ghana cedis, upper VIP 500 Ghana cedis, and for VIP no 1000 Ghana cedis. Now the Director General Edema National Sports Authority open for yaw ampo fankra na yaw say nyame adoma kwesana game no Comoros man unsi ensha omo da ti nyame adoma o pise you may first win at me at the ama Ghana.
Well, Nigeria can say, I mean, Black Stars qualification is almost sealed. Yeah, train FIFA, and they say, and because the Black Stars are qualified, there's a procedure officially who qualifier FIFA by announcement. Now, we be able to say official, but you didn't say we are 99.9%. But at the same time, I say disciplined and focused on the task ahead. And the Comoros is share 3 times in the most recent years into me Shamo. So it is not business as usual. It is still for the Black Stars to be professional, which they've been throughout, to try to get their first win over Comoros.
Now, I don't know your Buzan is na pitch no a class poster on pitch no say in the city. Or since see I'm compare pitch in the party. I'm sure because European countries in the pitch we no a class poster them no come across as in Ebimo. Then go to Yao Ampo for Ankara.
And I'm confident that preparations are pitch now. I think for the first time in recent times, it's like I said, pitch, it is close to or better than some European top league pitches. And you're a journalist, you can go and check. Maybe you're not, I'm exaggerating, but you can go and check the pitch and let us know if the quality is higher than it was some months ago. I know the confidence that the Black Stars can play at their peak without any excuses or reasons not to perform. The second one is that
Director General Edema National Sports Authority Yao Ampo for Ankara and I want to make an Cassadem and a pitch once and some no Enra and a Comasa Santi Kotoko in Penny for the Babontene say a calf conflict cup Mugema among the work of Morocco at about in Tamsono calf Anjan to Sebabanya Sports Stadium a honum and Messi on my canimum Amabono Class Sports Stadium 19th October 2025 and the first leg and Toja Sebabanya Sports Stadium Nemum ebeto your Accra Sports Stadium na be bianso so team I fine onum nyamade na otwe Ghana Premier League room match week 5 and then a free as Medium Sporting Club ebetena fie no amatom nsa edafa dream service in Urama coach Edma Medium opinion for the Bem Tanko also otono nsa edafa Medium Sporting Club e support us nyina se nyamade na munyina room na be bia entimi kama pa emfa ema omo.
Yes, of course, like always, they are the 12th man behind us, and we hope that on Friday, 4:30, they will come and support. We are ready, and the team are ready to deliver.
And Ibrahim Tanko and I would say, Nyami Adamo China, Udoni Chimo, Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex, Nation Service, Everton, Fino, Tonensa, Edafe Fantabulous, Kumanse, Asan, Tekotoko, Coach Edman Nations, Aeropina, Jeffrey Casimigo, also my radio pa, and the train the Porcupine Warriors.
We prepare well for Kotoko match. Normally, all match we prepare well for it. As you said, we went to tackle against Mediama. We played very well, but unfortunately we lost. That's football. So we prepare well for them. Luck too is a factor, and on top to
I know coach Edman Nations Kasimengo and I want to kind coach Edman Fantabulous Kumasa Santikodoko. I open up for a Karim to say you know I'm not targeting say Kumasa Santikodoko. Ghana Premier League among so able to me AJ Eddie Esio Manaso.
The club itself set that target. Kotoko doesn't deserve even second. All Kotoko deserves is to win the league. You understand me? So we've set the target for ourselves that we should win the league this year. And that is what we are chasing now. As a president, you have to always aim at something so that it will propel you to work towards that issue. So the target we set for ourselves is how we are fighting to achieve it.
I know coach Edma Fantabulous Kumasa Sante Kotoko Karim Zito and I would say Kano Vision FC Everton Phenoma Tomunsa Edafe Biane Gold Stars Emerma Kosiada Jean Apostles Batinefie no Atonensa Edafe Basequali Stars Samatex Batinefino Atonensa Edafe 11 Wonders Carlo United Everton Fino Atonensa Edafe Brokum Chelsea Hall United Batinefie Norma Tomunsa Edafe Swedro Blacks and Jonah Stars Batinefino Atonensa Edafe Becham United na afenya Eduardo House of Folk actually if you know Tuninsa Edafe Heart of Lions and some of those who pin name Emano and Shadaniafa and we say 9:30 over Kobe Sikunyam near the Inshra Power Sport Building Casipano and so etimi at the Abro and now a Madena Wofayao Nelije Obolo Anono Warfare Nelije na Udo Richem o Roman Hill baby tumpa bona obi anim no nom Samson Atonsu afeso koban empempen de Warfare Nelije o UK abrochimemu wofa do yama menyina maniso ena ewa woda nakopon koso no nyo kese dodo sabeso bia ewrade emannye kama pa intimi enfamo happy birthday to you international Warfare Nelije Obolo nakopon koso na onyo kese pa intimi emfa emame sansuna Udo Richem RFM ena opanka the Philaman birthday champion opanka apia no nakopon shraw no koso anonyo kese dodo sabeso bia ewrade emannye kama pa intimi from happy birthday to you opanka the Philaman anopai medi Eddie Jonathan Esiedu ubetimi afrem Sokoban Fatelo me so nana Jantuah kokwa to aso no mo de KuroYiMuNsem dwumadie no kese pa no so etimi Eddie Abremo
loses 3 billion to corruption a year. Enyame na meka you. Asem bi wo na meka. Me metra hambo misremu nka bibi da. Na obehwe sa sika we na ye akrachefo no enya amanyofo. Eye akrachefo no and a bomb modern we are sika no. Ghana loses $3 billion to corruption a year. And to calculate na Akufo-Addo 8 years and also become one na
36 billion.
36.
Nti Mahama for Akufo-Addo 8.
Akufo-Addo 8.
Nti no, na so okabomo at 12 no. That's when you're 36.
36.
Yeah.
Nti from Mahama part 1 to Akufo-Addo 8 years no. Ghana based on this one, you lose say
36
billion US dollars. But your fashion utrim. 36 billion US dollars on my way. Say imagine sa sika way any day boy ya ho bra anka wo kwan ne yenye hwe ye betra ha ne e ka asem ne ani abra wonti ase 36 billion and from John Mahama part 1 ebe pem Akufo-Addo time and ye nwie sa sika yi and ye de ye on man adwuma anka ebe ko IMF anka wo kwan na de bia wo se aban be ye kwan ye se ni sika anka ebe ko akobo besia. And a dahono. Oh, nice. And a dahono. Uma sa dia betum. 21st March 2025. Where you current to? I say Ghana loses approximately $3 billion each year to corruption, depriving the nation a critical resources needed for development, according to President of Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition, Beauty Nati. Also speaking at the launch of the Strengthening the Rule of Law and Fight Against Corruption, and Mrs. Nati lamented that his staggering loss is double the country's annual foreign direct investment. Meaning, say, sika every year, ye di free amanone ebe supporto omayi. Sika ye wia edo so change ye de be boayen omai no enie. When they are current to 2025, no one can say Nana Jantuah Boni trim no kai. Na maminsan kaye Rajo Mahama biem 2015 no na ye president ni DVA le boss ni afre no Justice Amegashi ni DVA le boss 2015 na ye ra John Dramani Mahama on na ye president or appointed papa bi no ye DVA le boss ni afre no Justice Amegashi na contractor or the bema DVL no na ye $3.6 million contract na ye 3.6 no ye wie na contract na huri ko 9.6 papa ne call public accounts committee ni ebusa nse sika ne we ya o se to air is human onipa na ye bone momfa me bone ncheme ye de bone ne che no ye Rajo Mahama anye hwe papa nchi na me kan wa ha de university enti wo kan wa asema ye be refer kasa ye mframa eye pa se wo kasa se wo de enioma bi ba be sisi akwam se de be obi anwie sika wo wie sika so abedansa wam me the story na ebra usisi e bra Facebook na be cheke bi bra Facebook ah Jesus Christ ene da ho no Branji ma wadwen kwa making kan na wo chirichi mu mame mpacho bra Facebook na be kenkan bi mame we year 2015 under John Dramani Mahama part 1 and then mehu se nani abre a wo kase sanyoma no ache enti uye wo se achi utum no former DVL boss the okai ni o si to air is human. Former DVL boss begs after $3.6 million contract jumps to $9.9 million. We na John Dramani Mahama part 1. Mamin kan bi. Or say a former what's happening? All right. A former chief executive of the DVL, Justice Emagashi, is begging Ghanaians for forgiveness. After failing to explain a mysterious jump in contract sum from $3.6 million to $9.9 million. Right,
Nana, openi ano oda DVL ano. Sabre no 2015. Eno opa Ghana for Chelsea mfanche no. Na contract ya na nke say $3.6 million no. Owi ase no nice we use $9.9 million. and was say yemfa nche no san say nipa na yebone.
Mr. Amegashi admitted he signed you at that time, John Mahama Breso Part 1. He signed a $3.6 million contract and does not know how the figure so dramatically changed to $9.9 million.
Nana, Papa no, Amegashi, HSA, or no crata ordinance, I share, see, and unless he was $3.6 million. It will quite fast, what Sikano. Dani ani koye $9.9 million. Ti no de no just you who prophet. E mo reza above we be the best and woman na
ye general manager Jimmy Aga papa ni mpacho be he papa no na da ho no.
And as the same way there.
Imagine say ye Jimmy Agla assign wa hu nkrata wa sign say sika wo de be ma morning show for 10,000. Afi ye chire ye koye auditor.
Yeah.
E ko 50,000. 10,000 so no sign.
Yeah.
And e ko 50,000 and ye tua ewie.
Yeah.
Ye busa ne say na ye den e ko 10,000 na minimum fan cheme.
Timon fan cheme sa. Nti nana in excess of about $6 million. Enye sika keto.
Parliament Select Committee on Transport demanded an explanation. Also, to air is human. Monfan Chemi. Way under John Drum. Mrs. Papa Wadasunam ho.
Yeah.
The BIA, you can once. I remember 2016. One of the reasons are because Jantuah John Mahama 2016. Ayanam konfontie na me kasa because of history. Here, wait emu bakunti ade bakwa yemu bi campaign tia John Mahama part 1 ni bini. The entire campaign tia John Dramani Mahama at that time enye bakunie and so we jina mu man ni DVLA boss etimi wie sika ema DVLA wie sika from 3.6 e call 9.9 oka to air is human be BNC because now your photo S yes onye bibi agreement bi ah che say who basa DVLA ni photo S at that time Yera John Mahama ntimi antwe yemu bi campaign say because of this Jantuah no Ghana 40 ano I am sure say o call ye no akwa se adwene ho ahu say sa anyoma we ntimi nto aso so enempo $1 million ya dekoto
enye sky pro
etimba chote 9.9 million free 3.6
nana
ti free mami
na che say
ti free sikanima papa no obi edi ses ka no
and now bit me nya 6.3 6.3 remember
9.9 mon subtracting 9.9 million for 3.6 from benya say
6.3
into 6.3 akwakogu obi botom sa 6.3 no egu obi botom bi BNC we enke ya broach say China ka Dr. Justice nke etwanity Justice Amegashi or a DVL boss they say on nam ho or say 2 years human yem fa e born in channel China nke betwanity ene na busuafo bi BNC enti Yera John Mahama part 2 a wabeya wasua ehu se sa nyoma ne haye yi I was so obeye no we are hoping say enye de wo kanon ko a nemo bibi betimi esi
obeye bibi because me anra me hu ye nana na mani age say o ka semwe ba nana obi de say 9.9 from 3.6 but the first term of John Dramani Mahama asem na okay. But na me wan kakra me hwa ade ya wo de beto osisi e me wan because obi so da yesen ko person $1 million me ba enye Vicky Hammer
yeah
e dey na to no she was sacked right and the papa ya ma frivolous explanation bi a nsem bi animu a che se enyina so bi anim se nsamanfo na bese san krata no ye 9.9 million no no dey wonim
me your godfather Eddie Biaba Jimmy Agla or say general manager or say if that happens at multimedia I will not only be sacked I will definitely be handed over for the police for arrest and prosecution period
sa na besie na now the difference between ankura adwuma ani aban adwuma aban ni wofa aban ni abusua pani bia aban ni obi a woka bi ma no it is obi be transo won na edi aban anim de na koso do ne ko hwe pumu kura no a ne ya ja ne sa ne ya politics MPP NDC ne ya ja asem na aka because aban ni kamafo but when it come to multimedia me se kwasitwuma anchew ama police fo kura ne wa ni anya hwehwemu kura kwasi twuma busuafo a wo mani da so omu nua no beba na duma akoso no wo beba after you. Do you see the differences?
Papa no ne nam ho o say momfa ncheme obi entimi anya hwen Yewra John Mahama. Crime has no expiring date.
And that's why I'm reminding him of Vicky Hammer. Says ana na friend.
Aye.
O say osun da ye o nya se wa fasika no. Osun da ye se nkunya $1 million ya. We jai politics. They no a deputy gender right.
I opamono.
Opamono.
But we do obi enyamu be 6.3
no was na na bia we wuo saman. And the best side no krata ne so. So oni reason to me money bi. And was no for bia na no bi. Motor ball no wuye ono ne saman the best san number no. E ko $9.9 million e wo paper ne so. Because it doesn't have a reason to me money bi. How on earth can you tell us this?
And based on that calculation, and a mature will say, Yanyan who says every year Ghana for Yankasi Ria Muntiu Ghana for acquired to say we ja now wama o yirisi kasa on function ma na o yiri ni hwa wasa ko wie sika no wama o yire bia 1,000 say fashion nkra no omu ni ho no mu pia na wan kasa wasa ko wiem
na unim die nti am mani abre no me hu interesting trends bi wa ha Jeff project mame Afro Barometer na o hwe corruption ewe ye system ni mu how a omareti corruption index no ababedura 2024 ye twam ya omudi abedura na very interesting trend a omudi aba no e ma ye hu se oman no hu ye be no MPP NDC wo kan is a binum to wa wo mu di atem
on them in fa
so yes wo be di atem omo ye ba oman no na from 2012 e de eba Jeff betimi ya project di amaya 2012 nana omo a na ye corruption mu no enkoyi no ne kon ne enkoyi no was 56%. Enumpo de yemfa ne se eye kakra na wonim de ma ne ba Mills Mahama administration no on say sa brena transition no aye bibi kakra nti omfin se Mahama no eba ono be kata no ma so people talk say corruption ye ntimi fighting ye it is already trend said ye see corner 2014 under John Dramani Mahama perception called 74%.
And they were red, no?
Yes.
But over Facebook.
It is already that Facebook now. Red, no, say a bad pa. Enkoye. And now the I say brown be and yellow, no. Actually, say and only the enkoye. It is already an already trend now. My main generalizing and son of my specifics, no. Now that's already trend now from 2012. Ye kono a confirm. By 2014 adepo and yes see a boy homework kakra from
just a part 1 of John Mahama no corruption course pa muntie red no na yentimi nkyere mu ye over Facebook ye dia to ye were red ni yellow red ni kire say e very bad until from 2012 at Mills because at Mills time muntimi kasa na corruption e wo ho but John Mahama be pick here from 2012 no na corruption no de bia e course in fact it was worse in 2014
sure I call 74%.
Good.
Bad. Nanana. Who the bar be 2017? 2017 we say as a 2014 to 2017 year boy home modern kakra. See a bit to me. I 2017 year boy home modern because that new government
because it was Nana
Akufo-Addo benti people believe say normal be brain and then I would in 2014 the man Mahama the Nenkoye no because of Jida. Sada nesa no man na manfo expect say people have to be dealt with no man it na mama Mahama performance no wofem Akufo-Addo ban yes wo wa ba ide ye benya that particular confidence that me fight because new government and another share bo bebre so oba enkofu bi wo ho a wo no mbedi na nana eba sa no yetimi erezi eba eye about 67
na say ye hope say
ye be ko ye
na Akufo-Addo betimi ayi bibia for corruption
and to hwe ayi ho na ye wo 67
right
nana efiri hwa na nana do danko Akufo-Addo so se abi gu mu ade anwea gu mu 2019 no de na ehuri ye kon no aba fam ama is a corruption nana so kai PPA contracts for sale
and sir it means that once me catch you say Nana Akufo-Addo after 2 years so be ha president bia ba 2 years no oyade
the performance no
but after 2 years now obi e kasa oyade no e no mu hya ase edi sebi nsem hunu it was na Akufo-Addo 2017 na ya from 2019 after say ka say IMF ye free mu no and afi corruption is
na na ejapa royalties ni nyina na asase na manfo nkrofo be wiaye na ya ba 2022
na ye west
afi dia ginsem in fact ho ne ye highest chese ho ne ya mo ye ho modern kra woketa se president
2022 na Akufo-Addo shase lusu MPP shase lusu from 2022 it's evidence nature say even at that time I say John Mahama dey 74% no na so we Ghana for 10 na emu 7 say John Mahama corrupt no na buy no over 2022 under na Akufo-Addo no now we Ghana for 10 na emu 8 and 9 say
na
Akufo-Addo corrupt
okay say sa brand so na auditor general Domelevo expose Akufo-Addo some of the deals and they woman and now so more tata na ma Domelevo resign so okay and am for say any aginsem special prosecutor he say aginsem anya ye e tie ho na ko soro pa na before say we beba mu no 2024 near say na 80 column Akufo-Addo na say wo hwa contracts a chese bi age agu ni ade na ade ba ko ewu mu ni say so wo hwe trends corruption no 2024 8.4 billion Ghana cedis
ni wi
auditor general say SK no ohwehwemu a entatsu
yedi
ayira yedi
si yedi a na yedi de bia fi bi yedi
na eno na me kire mu bai na 15.57 there billion osese ye pese agia ye betumi awurawura nkrofo butum akogye
15
ye recover
na 1 billion kra ya deketwa
na sika no nya sika
to say 1 billion kra ya deketwa
na no mo ye ne se unse ne akokwa nya no men se bia na se kotade we ti ade we ne 5 cedi no ye free bi under invoice na over invoicing te bia 5 cedi na bi invoice no de ba 15 inti ade ne de hwato ba wo bu bia
na ya public accounts committee obi ankoto monitor yes ya umiemia so ya wa tro se 42,000 Ghana cedis we computer monitor ya ati
na wa ade no ho no kan ati ase na enye so nkoto yo na wa wies ka no ade no wo ho te se kodo then if any example sanitizer yenyem se bia sanitizer if you advance 20 cedis inti e bia no no atro se 50 cedis na no ati ase invoice wo ho sanya kro no but ne akokwa aka no eno na se charge ni pan say standard price ni ntesa
ade na FIC no akoto 20
na oni mi so auditor say uti accounts committee no question auditor no query sa ade no say die nti na mo akoto monitor just one monitor 42,000 you come here no ma 84,000 na monitor and I'm saying it was 17,000 but we don't know how the thing was entered 42 so we have even it's a mistake no
abanti ya no we
waje aketiaza
manager no kwa yi ni bi owo ho ne de neto adaka mram ye tua ne ka 26 ati full pay 10 months mai
manager kwa yi
anano wa hwe bi obi ewu ena empanifo na da yedwuma think temal teachers so omo kwa yi ni bi
okay omo nyina akosi
esa akobonsa okra
see
ekosi wo na abno sa business mo osu kwa yi koliko ni pay ko 26 months
ni tuanika
obi amfa anko
na corruption na no the chat na ba abehu ne ntia na anam se Mahama time we di enye so mo bronsam bia ba na kwam na unja legacy na heni
enti
before 2022 no opa na napa Afro Barometer report you be say for screenshot and so governor Bibiana Mahama 2014 there na AWS you started Afro Barometer from 1999 the best president in fact data Eskufo we na the worst and nya no until Akufo by 2022 Afro Barometer na president John Dramani Mahama every single data set Afro Barometer na 2014 nya president approval ratings state institute bibia 2020 nya na ekun wona na Mahama worst na 26 Akufo do call 14 16 corruption and a corruption dey edi anya akwa analysis na kwa na brilliant na oman no ye too soft on corruption. And then you see some of the sportings and levy b-boats at the just kept the corruption in the system. Kept the corruption in the system. Nana Eden will be a woo. Nana way one institution. Into the Ghana institutions, why Nana the nipa bako krana. Look at the amount of money. And President Mahama has so kasa na do so no so be oh here so be fru bia.
Oh say
the report na dia ban ya bobodin. Say be ne call committee e wona abrante ti nipa na make sure say you know 26 man ni pay nko. Oh, Nana, sometimes no.
The business was sent in offer key people no.
Nana key people no.
Attorney General Nana
faso bi eni.
Also okoba. Nana. No, say ono so be dictator.
Nana meba ya auditor general report. Nana meba. Auditor general report na e den. Ye free be management letters. Ti me ba ye no. Jimmy e. Muso mu koto konso. Me ko e no ko ho no. Receipt na da wona nya konso receipt e microphone receipt be chechirem. Jimmy den response by. Enoch den response by. Auditor general kan nyina afu ai no. E na wa ye ne auditor general report. E na say abrante yen say charge no. Abrante wi aboye ka. Yen hia chechirem bia bio. Na tia na say public accounts committee na what the powers of a high court. Udu one ma wo na wutu esika e kwa bonu so utu ai auditor general establish ya. We say charge you.
Sure.
Nana yesa na process akwansen fudu wakwayi unu obi na yadwuma nipa na wu wakwayi 26 months na over the date ma ni pay ba oya kromfo na nya afa na yekoye committee na na drink bia na TV
nti e wasa oye enya sa oye
na nya mechi na me no ya adwuma ba na me kan say
ni supreme leader bia
na ya additional bureaucracy
no but for the first or not tie utie President John Mahama he is also equally worried with that bureaucracy.
Yes.
So what he is trying to do, and say, Osia Chief Justice near Attorney General Nimpanyufona. Then they come out with a fast track system. You know what fast track system? Because the system they yet to say as a local for na say be a KMia. Mwa nkasa mon set committee bi na mon fan say charge.
Can me pick audit report act amawa. You can clearly see there be punitive measures there. Ye yamra fufuru bia. Procurement law ne clear. Nana for example, yes, we do competitive tendering. It's only special. It's a koto covenanting vaccine. Arabia bana koto de end so so. Nana Jantuah na West Petit yamon femra. Eno ho. Banana o she nyema no me public accounts committee na. Unya meeting bia bio. Obi ewu. Wakwayi. Ya de na to adaka mnam. 26 nana 26 months 2 years 2 months.
Yeah.
Uye komfo. E wona no. Wo kojo na aye ya kojo pay nie. Ya save usika na yentua uka oh nana ye ne sa medwen se ebeboa amanfa fa ho bebre bu oman ne dodo afa ho bebre bu oman bibia nana omo pese omunya profit wo ho bibia pese omunya profit wo ho too much nana me de meeting on the day you medwen se ye necessary bureaucracy ye nyi yesika na da bia me kan me jeje se ka na long mame ye nyi yesika o ya batwi ni mu na yeri na dibi beba na man na dibi beba ye mia wo man na nyi yesika tuma
another thing cry encourage sadi way sa plea bargain na me se wo muntwa sadi nim because that is eti Mahama se wo kohia attorney general na yoyi a omomfa nko parliament ye ntwa sadi because you see encourage corruption nipa be fin say o mi wia 500 million me dey ato me ho aye investment anye bia o mo chi me kro mbeka se bi mfa bi nye den emra mfaso amanya nyina manya no kwa and this emra ne da ho a promote corruption for what
na na mas ma copy ministry manya 1 million cedis
na dey investment
na ma ya fixed deposit investment na ka se me mfa system ra
me mo
me dey ba na mbeka ohun e da na me dey corruption is too much public sector na say as ye ni ya ko politician ba public sector ba kromfo.
And I mean one thing Eugene, the OSP, the Attorney General and those people, they are very slow for me. In fact, more action because no maybe there are clear evidence.
Sometimes it is I understand, but you see, say public system na
bureaucracy.
Enya omao, and na wo ye bibi tra obi kra so besiu. Ahwe ye okrom ha na LGP the CMP. Look at the dragon. Now who go supreme when you cannot do that because in public service where you John Mahama maybe a person or chinipa, right? Yes, you say be go for be a disca, but okoye bibi ne traswa.
We were here and they told us emphatically that even with the oral, there are so many evidence to assist the
Attorney
General and the others, and your president there sorry. President didn't 2 million these people
or the 2 do that or the 2 million quarter. So if there's anything, president can only appeal to the chief justice say, hey, yeah, anything I could maybe or fast track no. You understand? Or yeah, fast track. No, the fast track system was that bureaucracy be womb. Into yente special court be dealing with those things. And only yeah, President Obapi on Timmy Crown force it. Into yeah, oh me pacho. The way you may see kono. Ebi I say a problem yente special court ayenye. And yes, the system is so bureaucratic that don't mean anything. That's the honest truth.
Now that so what's the function of these particular people?
And I'm saying the function is that the president is not court
and all that.
The president,
clear evidence.
And I'm saying no, there could be evidence, but the president is not court.
Happy birthday, Enkoma Jennifer Asantewa Asante, Children's Hospital, Pampaso. Happy birthday to you, Jennifer. Asantewa Asante, Children's Hospital, Kumasi. We free Area Kofi Edudum Feoma. Happy birthday. We dear, mommy and Kasau. Okay. Eti Mrs. Domfe no. Happy birthday to you. Nyamin Shawa wadano sno wanya wakese pa with the chairman, Ashanti Regional Chairman for GJ, Ghana Journalists Association, Ira Kofi Edudumfe, and a birthday nene. Mami Jennifer Asantewa Asante, Children's Hospital Pampa. So happy birthday to you. Ohima Nyamin Shawa wadano sno wanya wakese man kwatintia hodi umbibia eda wakuma subia no kokwa mu mpaye no okropomba se yado mane mremu emfama o sa pepepe ne koso ahwe Ira Kofi mai na bibia enkoso ye pa na Henry Ameyao Bra Kofi o ye editor ma GH News Day online and your birthday onso ye ma happy birthday odiska okwa branch ne unuano ma kanyina ma happy birthday Nyamin Shaw na onye okese Ivan Edu State Experimental School ena oko asonaba ofa also my happy birthday Nyame inshallah Ivan Edu Nyame inshallah no onye okese. And lastly to Miss Lordina United Kingdom London ehona ubutu happy birthday to you Miss Lordina. Unity is Strength Foundation Club wona wodano we free unua apan eho right oma happy birthday Nyame inshallah na onye okese pa but abusua hye no nso se breast cancer awareness no yegusu a chese ka wo se no fom kukuram yade no edinya pa nti se uhun sesan bia wo no fo ni mu a bomodin fu ani kyerem na akɔhwɛ no fo no se bia na ɔhaw bi ɛhyɛ atumi aso asientem na bibia atumi ayɛ fine. Dr. Fred Adomako Boaten Ashanti Regional Director of Health Services ɛde atodwa sɛ ɛyɛ public health crisis pa ɛyɛ ade a ehu ɛna ya pomuden so no ɛtɔ so wrɛ pa ɛsɛ yɛ me ni bre sanse wɔsi cases no sɛ die si ɛkɔsoro no afi bia nipa 4500 and ye diagnose you of breast cancer. Enti a chair was say adene ekonenim. So ho and now share ma cancer say ye ma kokram yade ye ma no nyina no a. Ohamo pembe dua saba ko 3.9 de. Breast cancer na de sa kokram na brema no. So ho enti a chair say ekonenim pa. Na ye say ohamo pe aduonum de. Omo enya bi ni nyina no emu ohamo pe aduonum ti wi beye oha emu aduonum de. Chair say wonu mu nya umuti nidim yade se de wombeto anananom wonse do kyerɛ sɛ ano eden etimi kum enti hwehwɛ nakɔ na onso kɔ examine wo breast no na bibia sɛ bia wo hu sakyerɛ bi breast no wo nofo no nsesa ani asesa asɛ na husuo na asesa kala no asesa ana sɛ pobia bam ana emu ya wo ya ne ade a sɛnkyerɛni bia behu bia kwa yade sabia no monhwɛ na afensu ye mmɔfra no a efrimfinhia nkono kosi du 9 no apomudi aso ye na hyase nti Dr. Fred Adomako Boaten Ashanti Regional Director of Health Service ono ankasa kura nam schools no se konkurasi ahodo ne ade papa no de na adwuma obo ano eden o nche da nkoto no office bibrebe wode nam grounds no mo aye adwuma ne je se enya asem keto ya apomudi ho nsem hia no edi school for no from 9 to 14 years no vaccines about HPV no wo mo de ma se be bo mo ho ban sanse breast cancer no incidence na ekosro ɛsɛ bɛɛba no ɛkɔ soro nti ɔmo de bɔ mmɔfra no ho ban sɛ ɔmbɛnyina du ɔmo mpanim fie mu no saa yadeɛ no bi ɛnyɛ wɔ mo nti no yɛmma no yɛmma ɔmo ho kwan na ɔmo nteki ɛyɛ vaccines no na ɛntumi ma ɔmo ho ban firi nofoɔ mu kokoram yadeɛ no ho na biribiara ɛntumi ɛnkɔ so nhyira 104.5 wei ɛyɛ KuroYiMuNsem dwumadie ɛna wogu so a wotie no na quickly yɛnkɔ ɛyɛ Ghana Gross Akache Ghana Gross na yɛnkɔ fa ɛyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ kakra mfa enwuma ho nsɛm wonim sɛ ba enwuma ɔmo na bie yɛ nimi ehu Mastercard Foundation Springboard Roadshow Foundation ɛna ɔmo boa me yɛde dwumadie brɛ ofiada bia sɛ bebie wadwene mu ɔmo hu enwuma ɛsɛ wɔ yɛn maburu no nkanka yɛnkɔ mmra yɛba deɛ aka akyire no ɛdɔɔso.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Hello, my name is Gertrude Ajo Boklo, the CEO of Popsicles Ghana. At Popsicles Ghana, we create delicious desserts with Ghana's fruits and vegetables. We are located at Tema Community 25. Welcome to Ghana Gross Ejuma.
Let's go. Produce it, process it, distribute it. I go make the dough just to feed my own. I go do it.
Hi. Hi. My name is Gertrude. Welcome to Popsicles Ghana.
Hi, Gertrude. Oh, thank you so much. Everything looks amazing. Are these for me?
Yes.
Can I take any of them?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just grab one. This looks really nice. Okay, I'll take this one.
All right, so come on in.
Hi. Let's go. If anybody asked me what is the sweetest part of my body today, you know what I would tell them? My taste buds. You know why? Because we're here at Popsicles GH. Welcome to another inspiring episode of Ghana Gross Ejuma, the program that highlights everyday people doing amazing things with their skills, with their hands, and with their passions. Of course, this program is brought to you by Mastercard Foundation in partnership with the Springboard Roadshow Foundation. Like we always tell you, if you want to be a part of this program, simply dial *718*50#, or you can call or WhatsApp the Springboard call center on the number 0308-255-775. We're ready to go in, see all about Popsicles GH. Let's go. When you think of ice cream, you probably think of sugar, milk, and maybe a stomach ache later. But what if I told you that one woman is creating healthy, colorful, and delicious cold treats from her own kitchen? And finally, we're inside Popsicles GH. Of course, I've got the founder and CEO here. We're about to have a couple of, conversations. You know how we do it on the Ghana Gross Ejuma program. I can see she's ready. She's ready for work. I don't look ready myself. So, Miss Gertrude, what do I have to do?
Okay, so you have to put on the hairnet.
Oh, okay. So you assist me, right?
Yes, I know.
I'm going to make some popsicles for you guys. So please help me put it on. This is so cool. Thank you. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. So, Miss Gertrude, let's just get into it. I just want to know, tell us something about you. What is something that people will look at Popsicles GH or look at the CEO or the founder and not think about? What is something that people don't know about you? Okay. What is it?
All right. So my name is Gertrude. I'm from Manbuzume.
Oh, you're from the Volta region.
Yes.
Ooh.
Was the Volta region. I attended University of Professional Studies Accra, where I did banking and finance.
Oh, UPSA.
Yes. So growing up, the passion has always been that I want to be a banker. I want to show up in suit and heels.
That's the dream, isn't it? Everybody wants to show up with the suit and the tie and the white shirt in there.
Sure.
So what happened?
Okay, so I started my career as an investment banker, and then along the line, I lost my job.
Wow.
Then I had to go back and do some introspection and see what best I can do. So growing up, my mom used to do ice cream and sell. She was a teacher. Thumbs up to my mom. So I had to go back, do some introspection, and I realized that I could add value to what my mom had already taught me when I was young. I could change some packaging. I could do one or two things that will still be ice cream, but then in a healthy way.
Yeah.
So here we are today. The journey started in 2019. We've gone along, and 2025, we are 6 years in business.
Wow, 6 years in business. Now that is a long time to do business. 6 years is a long time. We've heard people talk about the challenges that they are facing just doing like 1 year of business. And you've been in business for 6 years. What are some of the challenges that you have faced?
We face a lot of challenges, from finance to marketing to a lot. And you know, the entrepreneurial landscape in Ghana is not favorable to the young
at all.
So you come off, there's no support, you're still struggling to get to the feet.
Yeah.
6 years down the line, I think I'm proud of where we have gotten to as a brand. And then 5 years from now, we are looking at creating bigger and bigger things in Ghana.
So when it comes to your marketing, what are some of the things that you do for marketing?
Okay, so for marketing, we look at using the social media platforms, because at least that comes at a less cost to the business. So we are on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we are on X, we're on TikTok, and then we sell our products there. Mostly clients come through by word of mouth, referrals and stuff. So we affect each customer in a positive way, and then they carry our good news along.
One thing we hear about Popsicles GH is healthy snacks, healthy popsicles, healthy popsicles. Now, if I had not come in here today, I'll probably say, now ice cream, do we have healthy alternative in ice cream? But then I come in and I see a lot of fruits. I see honey. So now my mind is changing. But what led to the part where you decided you wanted to do healthy popsicles?
So most people think that ice creams are supposed to be to contain sugar, to contain milk. But then the revolution has been that we are creating science or recipes that do not incorporate sugar, we don't incorporate milk. Like I said, we are adding value to Ghana's fruit. So there's an orange. So we are able to do ice creams for people who don't want to take sugar, who are lactose intolerant. And then we are able to...
I was actually coming to that. I was about to ask you that. I'd also heard that you said that people that are lactose intolerant, people that are diabetics can even take this ice cream. And I wonder how you're able to develop your recipe in such a way. So if you are not adding sugar, what is the substitute for it?
Okay, so naturally fruits have a sweetener. There's this childhood tendencies in every adult. So they still want to eat what they used to eat, even though there are other health challenges. So we cold press the oranges and then we use them to create the popsicles. We do so for watermelon and then the pineapples. They are all naturally sweetened. Now you see a customer who will say that, okay, I want it a bit sweetened. So we are looking at honey as an option. We are looking at date syrups as an option. We are also looking at plant-based sweetness to give a little bit of sweetener if the client asks for it.
There's so much I want to ask you, and I love that I am loving this conversation. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to go on a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk more. You're welcome back from that short commercial break. Guys, it's still Ghana Girls Ejima today. We're here at Popsicles GH. Imagine being an investment banker. You get laid off. You're trying to think of something else to help you sustain yourself, a livelihood. You think to yourself and say, my mom used to do this business as a child. What else can I do to up that business? And here we are, the birth of Popsicles GH, and that is the story of Miss Gertrude. As you can see, she's getting into it. She's washing her fruits. I'm just going to ask her a couple of questions. Now, Gertrude, you mentioned that you use fruits. I've seen there are fruits. I see orange. You're washing pineapple. I see watermelon. I see banana. Where do you source your fruits from?
Okay, so we get our coconuts from Agbosime, where I come from.
Okay.
We get our mangoes from Somanya. We get our pineapples from Pokwase and Clems, where they plant the pineapples.
Okay, so you're not only feeding Ghana, you're taking from Ghana, you're feeding us, and you're boosting our economy. See, this is why I love you. And currently, how many workers do you have?
Okay, so currently I have 4 ladies and 2 gentlemen.
That's amazing. So before we came in, a little birdie told me that you actually train, for lack of a better word, students here. Is that true?
Yes, it's very true. When I came into entrepreneurship, I realized that the industries were growing, but then the dessert industry was not growing.
Yes.
So I took a step back, and then I realized that the industries were growing because people were contributing, people were investing their knowledge, people were investing their time into making them grow. So I didn't come in as someone who wanted a monopoly, but then I wanted to share my ideas or share my knowledge with other people who can also come into the space and contribute to us growing the industry.
In case anybody wants to also venture into this business, like you said, business is a scary thing. It's a risk that you take at first. It's a leap into something you don't even know about, and then you just take that risk. If somebody wants to take that risk like you, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that they should take this step. First of all, you have to identify yourself. You have to know what you want, and then you take the step. You might not be financially stable, but then when you do it consistently over time, you realize that whatever you're making from that small enterprise, when you reinvest it, the enterprise becomes bigger by day.
You've heard it all from Gertrude herself. She says whatever the dream is, whatever the goal is, whatever the aspiration is, just believe in yourself. Do a deep introspection like me and her, and then try to develop something, something. There's so much money in the field, like we always say on Ghana Goes Ejuma. You can call or WhatsApp our call center on the number 0308-255-775. Ghana Grows Hope Day. Now, if you thought Popsicles GH made only popsicles, then you thought wrong. Look at these boxes. What vibe do they give you? I bet you're thinking they're from, I don't know, maybe the US, maybe somewhere in the Arabian city somewhere. You lie bad. Made right here in Ghana. And these are these are made by, this is Popsicles, a handmade product too. These are her crunchy cones. Please, take us through it. How did this happen?
All right, so when we say crunchy cones, this is what we mean.
All
right. Okay, so we realized that we had to diversify our business a bit in order to bring in other sources of revenue.
Yeah.
So I took a course in how to create cones, and then I would boldly say that in Ghana we are the only people making this, or you would have to import.
Wow, that must be very exciting.
Sure.
And I see that even for your crunchy cones, there are different shapes and sizes.
Right. So when we say ice cream cones, people think that
it's just the Atamami one.
Yes.
That's the only one we know.
This is a
hash *718*50 hash na odo ho ashim eno ane short code no ba Ghana Grows Ejuma edu be wrem na afi wonso watumi enya muchefa pa ahye no so se Mastercard Foundation and Springboard Roadshow Foundation e kabo my de bro 0308255775 0308255775 any ahoma opusu abetimi mpanimfo atwetwe enkomo but ese wudidi yi so ewiase na yewo no ne ekọ wo yam na hu hia pa sanse se wan hwe ne yi a enya to yam anu anu no se enya papa ebedi unya saa na de wato na nanu mo nse do nti di aduane pa ne ebesiesie na ebema wo nkwa so awade sanse okropon be se yadoma ma obi amfie so mudi na emum se wan hwe wo de yesu yi a na kyerese ne wan kasa wo jejirije na ni nyina ye future life enuane pa na ese wudi nnuanu kama ewu mu a esiesie nipadua ɛho nkɔmɔ ɛde ɛbɛtwetwe nti baabi a wo bia no bɛwɔ fidie no na wɔpanyini pan nam no so ma aduane papa yi bepie Ghana ha mu bia edia wo mu a ɛnano last week kidney problem na me wonwa ɔse baabi aduru no ɛsɛ no oni anida so but odi aduane no amachese wade ne ho baabi ananke yeso wonko da dialysis so ne ade ne nsenkyerene aba yɛre secret wom future life. Adi, good morning.
Morning, Noja.
Abibia boko de.
Yeho adom so am.
Adom ne mpai boy ho ye popo pa. Minim se ambassador so ho ye de.
No ne ho ye pa.
E da okropon ase. Anope ye be say didi ne didi biem.
Yes.
Na ni nyina ye future life. Se me sorry anope maka me de kama. Na medi ne kama. Because me de anopa ne de eno hu hia pa. Na o de be fam kakra future life de ni bi na wo ho beauty ana de na wo ankasa
yo me da se me chietie fo nyina enti no unyia no no de ene ye di kai bibia ho be future life smart food 0 oats.
Okay.
High protein, beauty, repair, life tonic. Me see bibia
bedru. Wow.
Yes, bibia ho.
Wow.
Na wapo mudere ho asem se ne ye ka no. Ene ne ma nkoye saa o. Kofi ne ma nkoye kora o. Chese. Wo de ba o ye ma mu a wadwene ye o se dabre hanko an Nyankopon. Obefi yakọ. Osi wi ase be sai.
Sure.
Hanko an. Ni nyina kire se wo ni di yi. Eyi ekọ no memene de etwa mu yi.
Yeah.
Kuru na ekọ so no. Ye yi nko a duonu miensa to na 3 funerals.
Nipa
nko a no mawu esi o mu sa da no eye 17. Na maame bi se free esie a wo sie wo de na fe na obi nso de ne de ewura mu. Je say homete ye yie se de nko a na asia ye nko a ewa na yewu sei. De nko a na asie ewa na yewu. Ni nyina ye se aduane ya ye die enkoyie.
Yeah.
Aduane a ye die no nkoyie. Enu nti ene ye kamfo aduane papa ba akwa ma ye fa the future life. Da acha won kwa mesra udidiye o. Didiye na de tie ne se we de enyi obi na ye bo ama wo. Saa adidi a udidi anu obi na edidi ama wo. Eye wa na sese udidie na e bo da acha ho ban.
Yeah.
Obi nchira akora nyame. Eye wa na sese akora na be hunu nyame. Enyi obi na ebe kire no. Enu nti won so saa. Eye so udidiye enei ye nsuo no masai. Ye duane ye di asai. Ye mframa ye home asai. Ye kasa aso asa asai. Enti wo hwe kora na wo men ya se bibia asai. Na nso achia emui.
Yeah,
esna ka se bebu nyina. Eno na me kamfo aduane papa ba akwa ama wo. Ebere wudie no betena asai. Nyankopon wo mfre obia.
Yeah.
Kuro bi sofo ani abre pa epemfie dodo aka ho. Wo so te ase nyame afrew. Nyame no wo ye dodo asai. Wo ye ba akopɛ. Na wo no bi ntabi. Ena kurubi sofo de aso do mu ne kurubi sofo de wo no wo mu. Kire nsem ni bi na ahomete ya. Enu na me de me kan from o say abrabo no ye wa. Edidi ya wudidi ye wa. Wapo mu de ho asem ye wa. Ni nyina ye wa nkwa ye wa mesra ye wa. Peduane papadi. Eduane e the future life. Na abusa say ye den. A natural food supplement. Future life no a natural food supplement. Me say emfrafra ye bi emfrem. Enu nti sa won saka wo dia ne say ya wie dada ye smartphone ya wie. Nti wo sabi gubom te se ne ya wonya gare a wo di nsuo fra no. Sa na we pepepe na di nsuo amex nti se wonya sare laka no. Na wadi. Na de den ne say wo dia de di kan wo be men. De etoso mienu ebeyi yade bia afire wo ho.
Sure.
De etoso miensa no ebobo odache ho ban ama owidie mu nipadua mu ugina brane enu nti eye immune booster eye antioxidant enu nti me kanfo de ama se di na men na moaw na mpam yare mfire ho fi se yare ya bredodo yare ya me se bredodo yare ya ene ye kanfo future life ne de ama wo na yade obi adiri me se mu obi mu abam na ne bo nya den emu obi mu abam na ne bo nya den aduane na wudie na abra wudie no ebe pam yade bibiri e de afire wo ho
sure
Aduane Future Life kura 23 vitamins and minerals, 90 amino acids, omega 3, selenium, modicare, inulin, dietary fiber, high in protein. And to fan to 2 aduane bi woodie. Woodie de baby free. Send na wotu menu etwa mu ma ye nyina ye yemhye yen se obi aso open ready kondom ne so ye se akoye nsem bebre ya fe okotokora na yemhye hyew oh na fe kora ye ni dia ni nyina ye se ne ma nkoyi na ma mu oduane papa ba akopɛ Future Life nti wudi na no pa awia ne wapo okuru moduane adi awimre ne wodi Future Life okoda na wanom life tonic tie ni ye anopa wudi Future Life awia what do you go moduane ewimre what the Future Life okoda na wanom life tonic sure me see any wa brabo de gina na gina eno de bibia ne akiri anopa Future Life awia ukuru moduane ewimre Future Life okoda na wanom life tonic na Future Life ne ahodo eno ntine okwa wo de oka de ayewo ne ya ma woduane ne wadi na fe repair food repair food uti eborofo na repair ekosiesi enu nti besiesi onipadua no niema bi enye bia ukotodwe usisi waposo niema mi basa uti musa ope onasi apegya obisi metia fom a asemetia fom be so saa niema ni nyira kone kwaje repair we repair ni firi wo so aye beauty ahofe me se adwendwene ni ahoyehia ni ahokyere ni niema yade ni nsembinti ya redi ya nya akono saa enya akono kane obi hye obi wa yi ase a woyi na wo amu a wo say yes awamu ni yere kwa ayefro enu ntina ye kamfo ne ye de amawo koji beauty food koji beauty food kone koji beauty food enu na wudi a ebeboa wo beauty food ebeboa wa ankasa enu de reduce wrinkles in 28 days into onim na abobo apo dankate na apomporo guso no a wadwene yo say makeups na ebeboa wo no debe right me mo aduane papa ba akopɛ
ma manya dansedie bi mra sesia na obi wa homa no so opɛ so odi adanse hello open good morning Udin Edison.
You're from Isaac.
Oh, okay. Isaac, now so what dance did for a Future Life on there? I am a bit me.
Oh, for Future Life. I'm here why Future Life and I am mammon. A Buddha Junior. He was in a meeting. Fantastic. Now, the year full of no at why. Na mama sukra si na me hudi ame enti me ba Future Life me ba ya no omo mama mu bia ni bi na ye liver cancer na ye me eso omo mom Future Life ni bi no a me de ba de bi ya no ebi ne ni nansa ni ye kunu na tiki esi ma ye kama uhu me kura na na catch us a minute you who near no unyini na anything here out some we are on for whom to Future Life the Future Life number 1 a year you must papa said them media me what coming that so do all year dia a 200 more dia no dia go back on
entina oya de na nkasa ya de ben
but liver cancer
yenya yes o say den
liver
wow edase no wadansi die na sisi ana nkasa improvement abapa
oh my kama ye puna chupini bia enoma
yes unya ascites impo
what do say
unya ascites wafunu ye kese
we are see a problem me point you think see it different kraka
wow abani da se no dance die eja
ya Kofi chese papa ya just anka wa uhuru no
getting to that level no die not just a stage,
50-50 chance.
Unya sites no dia. Idea guery. To say, I had to say, chances of survival are near, but I'm fine, say 30%. Hey, you know, then there goes.
Just say, Obama and a fruit sano straight away, and I'm so, yeah, we'll leave her, and I am inflamed. We'll leave her.
Wow.
And I just say, Bassa, so now I'm swatch it into who the food and Casa. Yes, a more than any.
Future life.
Yeah, because organs no only pay the moon. You know, baby, who's out. Evian Quan. So the dear Diano, D. On a panier, you may no dear. No one of tonic can come. Wasn't Yemeni be who was Cadia. Over talk. Nadia Kofi Akudi. This guy, they caught on the Yamo Jomono, than in enough for future life. Fede wa pay dear. On what about say, Kais? I could check it. See, be Biako.
Because we all know just say catheterize now watching in shooting free crack.
No class uncle for no nippers will send it to me.
Survivor, Anisha. Wow. A bit your
sofa alignment. Sofa line alignment. Interchange no so 0246 01 another 01 50 0246 01 another 01 50 and a 0242 87 80 90 0242 87 80 90. Messi will be a dance yes and trans you future life. Aduane and trans. Me say ko pebi ne die o na nyuro num bebrebe de no abekum. Ko pebi ne papa de di. Let your food be your medicine.
Sure.
Aduane papa ba ko pe a odi e boboa wo e future life.
Future.
Ye wo ho ko se na nko na e ma. Fra ye ne nkyere o ba bi biara wo pebie fra number no. Na nei Brema UGC K Asante hotel line also ye bie ebi foforo wo ho.
Oh okay.
Etimatim ubenya bi kotwi ye bie foforo. Afei kumawu afei efijase mampon Asante achema gogo konongo achiri nsua sunyane obuase bekwai Asante bekwai ahenema kokko ben ehenefa freyen ne yemoawo na yare ya ewrade nhyira mu nyina sebe ya wo be dia na
super nyame enhyira ye chia ambassador so enhyira 104.5 KuroYiMuNsem na ogusu a otie no na wa hu se dia aduane pa ne ebeboa wo na nipadua no etimi enya na ho de na kwadwo Jantuah betrase ye frame Barima Kofi Dawson uchimi frame akokwa ye de ni nyina no ofana edikan ni disi ana na kwadwo Jantuah beto so nkobo pinu a ofia ye ne opani kese ba ko betwetwe nkobo enti enye afide ni mfria e twan ho abasisi a ne aka akire no edoso.
Hello.
And what the president can only do is that Chief Justice Boye, but President Nantimin Kasa we diska into Yanchin and no,
the Attorney General
Attorney General do be court.
Yes,
if we have any problem, a court system then there was a G2. Maybe you don't understand, but Mamene Honorable Adenimo, Entry Common, stood member of Parliament, or can one sem no a year. Adebia wa observing. When who say they be a public account committee omuko asetena no mu frɛ Ghana fo a omoyɛ adwuma ama ɔman na de yetia ne sɛ nkofo bi adiska sika no nso mu di wi a eno anse ye kan wi a yenyo mu hwe ne ye gya wo mu na wo mu kɔ afi bia Auditor General report ba na hwe sika nko a ye sɛn no sika Ghana fo empanyufo edie odwene ho a unse enyoma enkoyi every year enti eno ane ni abre ena o kire se sa de na wosi etwam se ye hwe na obi di sika ne ahwe na wewie na okɔ na ye nye ne hwe ha adwen nti sa de na wosi etwam na oni Attorney General ne mpanyifo bi ba betena ase se saa de na omu ba na obi aba be disika ne awie no ye kyewa eno ano no yɛntwe ma yɛra John Dramani Mahama ɛna ɛka wo ɔse si ɛkyewa nti ɔse it is pathetic that every year we sit at the Public Accounts Committee hearing stories of reckless misuse of public funds. There should be a fast-track process to send such offenders to Nsawam. President John Dramani Mahama ɛna ɔkasa assembly into ɔse ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn a yɛbɛfiri mu aba no ɔmadi sika ɔmudi sika na ɛno a no hwee yɛnsi biem no saa adeɛ no ɛyɛ no bufu ɛyɛ ne tan nti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛgyae nti woyɛ panyin na wodi sika ne nya kyewa yɛbɛmiaw yɛbɛmaafiaw yɛde wobɛkɔ nsawam fast ɛfiri sɛ de biaa fi biaa no nkurɔfoɔ a ɔmudi sika bebree ɛha no ɔsɛ nkurɔfoɔ di sika dodo ɔmudi sika Jeff mahyɛ biribi ɛwɔ social media no so komi page no so na ɛkɔtwe saa de wei ɛman obi ba no adi sika no ɔkɔ yɛnyɛ ne hwee ɔsɛ saa deɛ no ɛwɔ si ɛgyae panyin a wode tumi ama no no adi sika no a mismanage no na owie no ɔbɛka wie a na ɛno ano no de bia ne ɛde ahyɛ politicians na krono a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ ministries ne aban mu adwumakuo mu krono a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ MMDCs fo ni mu saa de bia ne ɛde ahyɛ amanyofoɔ nanso obi a wonim public finance ne kyerɛ wo sɛ akrachefoɔ na omunya politicians no upe omu wia ɔman ne paa omu ka ho yɛntie President John Dramani Mahama na afie wia de yɛpɛsɛ yɛka no yɛka ho asɛm.
And so I have a meeting on Thursday with the Chief Justice. Recently, I've been watching the Public Accounts Committee, and it's so pathetic. You know, why must we every year congregate at the Public Accounts Committee, and then you hear all kinds of atrocious, you know, things? I mean, recklessness with public funds and resources. And so I have a meeting on Thursday with the Chief Justice, the Attorney General, and others to find a final solution to this Auditor General's report, that persons who are found guilty of infractions or do not follow due procedure or lead to loss of public resources, we must have a fast-track process to Nsawam, you know.
Special guests. I know more ebetwetwe enkomo bebre afa Ghana ho afa amanyosem ho afa impuntuo ho enti for afidie ne to a de bia hweyen ewo Inshira 104.5 on Facebook na afi o monitor iwie nso ebetwitwa na wa monitor ewo Inshira TV nso to be hu de ekoso nyina Nyankopon Inshira pa say de bia wo choose Inshira 104.5. You're from Nana Jantuah, the Soka Man, the Lion Guide. And then Friday nti a bojaye. Na a quick observation be now fear den komono ashansi. Me hu say enenso Ghana lawyers are mukotro exams and then ye fromo calling them to the bar. A trese ene lawyers bebree yebefro mu se afede omutimi du mu djuma as lawyers na matro bibi wo mi social media me pese yesa ka ho asem quickly ene se Emrebi me kan sa asem we wa ha se Ghana ye problem a yenya pa ne se yenya lawyers bibiri wo oman mu na oman a wani gye se wo more lawyers than engineers any scientists no unko wani asase mekaye no ase obia mfa anya hwe ene say ye bewie so lawyers be hwan menka say lawyer enye good, in fact a professional work. I respect lawyers, but makan wa hamesa repeat. Oh, okay, and that's on nano pay over Facebook me de atoso that we rejoice in having more lawyers than engineers and scientists in this country. The coffin seller also prays for good patronage. The name person me can say ukwa asafo labor hona wono muton ifnada kano oyo gidi niu but there was ono nso kwa adwuma okwa adwuma kwa yeden okwa adwuma se ono nso nyankopon dom no na onye sika emrefi na adwuma oye ne se oton funada ka minianum ni bi na eton me papa num bi na eton me maame num bi na eton enti de o tent no de yeden oye ye tent ne de ne se ono nso bompa ese nyankopon dom no e kire se obi wo ho a na dwuma so obi wu a meboa na dwuma no na do ton efrada ka opeso ye den carpenter ni no ye frada ka no onye den eye den e wo se obompa ye na eja onya bibi kakra na etimi boa no mamunti ha me se menka se lawyers enye good profession. In fact, I respect lawyers. Enye easy to become a lawyer. But advanced countries, you know, say obi a lawyer. Eya na ne sumfa so no bebre. If you say on mine no, omedru sa level na eye se obi anya lawyer bia BBC a ebetimi di aboa no. Of course, on mine here lawyers bebre. Na tiha no kure wom ne se omaya se efa engineers efa scientist se ekaso obi ye doctor obi ye engineer obi ye biotechnologist obi ye building technologist me first degree building technology minia odimachi or a civil engineer. I can tell you say Seminia no enye nyame eduru baby na eden or a civil engineer professional worker. If you say aha no ye engineer mpokra ye mfa wonye hwe ti say bia wo ye aligned to political party into bon so be a contractor wa fa engineers but wonye adwuma anya because onye aligned to MPP and say NDC enti ene no wo ye contractor kra na wonye engineer na ye contractor now you aligned to NDC MPP and no benya more contract than an engineer. You will chroma a small scale mining. And so small scale mining is to say omaphobia or ebia geomatic engineering, geodetic, and now water engineer, now soil engineer, ebi any hosa. Into ubetimia kusku se oye wakwa kusia petroleum engineer. Petroleum engineer na wasan kano ye boa man ye ordinary adwen boa na Ghana yankase ye tu ye fango no. Ne suni mfaso. Oman bi ekọ nanim bia no omudi omadwen ekọ scientist and engineers so oman na ni gese omu produce more scientists and engineers than lawyers but Ghana de atwa butu ye lawyers no ebe ko parliament no makoka brofo ye lawyers no ekọ drage ye lawyers no de ade na ebe ko court say LGBT ye say enye propaganda force wonpe we de ko court na lawyer bi twintwan che say eno kwa timi di 1 year because lawyer bi di ade bi court me a scientist me engineer the way our engineers ye dwene no ye calculate na ya forecast a logical reasoning or mind be a economy no or the calculations na ye adwuma enye kasa ni dede ha me say engineers ne scientists ye mfa wo mo ho ba ye sori anopa ye ko hospital yɛsɔre ano pa yɛpɛsɛ nkɔfoɔ building no mo building na wokɔ abrochi a sɛ abonsan bi toa so 100 hwan sɛ yɛ ɔfɛ ɛno nti na yɛntimi en manage flooding nsuo timi tɔ yɛntimi manage flooding because engineer no wɔ assembly hɔ no yɛma no kwan ma ne nyɛ saa adwuma no engineer no ɔnyɛ saa adwuma no nti krom ha yɛntimi manage waste because yɛmfa scientist nyɛ adwuma assembly si a ɛyɛ more technical flooding na nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ ɛfrɛ MPP ni NDC for to discuss ebia na onim saa technical knowledge no obetimi di aboa but elsewhere say eba flooding eba waste management eba saa nyoma na eye experts ni enu mu kasa but aha no say doctor bi kura kasa ye mfi no because onye NDC ni ana MPP ni ebusia de make ne say omanya wani je say ye more lawyers than scientists ni engineers no onkwa wanim also ya no pa na ko iPhone 13 aba iPhone 14 aba Huawei fo aye we hwan fo aye ni nyina scientist ni engineers na aye o nti na no China for say 6 years old obi a wadi 6 years wo China bi o mo hia ase esua AI artificial intelligence eno na ye kwahwe de ye mani sua ye mani the homework ba ubusa se na de amu ye pa no omuni be bia wiase ko quickly ma memfa data bi enchel e for China enti one would enti a China for ko manim one would enti a China for in fact Jeff for quick one mami on how a China for produce more engineers than USA on tiasie de enti ne na no Chairman Xi Jinping president of China or say baby o madru no we ase obia ni ho a owo afidie chain no wo China China and the China for they are bold to say omo wo afidie o mpeso meku o matimi a blast we ase nyina abom within 20 minutes they say China for entina no mo can say the other time na mo hu say yeah 80th as anniversary no ani independence no machines na they try no catch them say China ometimi adro mu krom no ma be bombe Ghana within 20 minutes and then the third world war asem na ye ka no enye technology science eno mu di ye adwuma oman no ye da so ye MPP ni NDC ni breaking the 8 we are not planning as a nation ye nkoye nim hwe ene da ho no China's 6-year-old are being offered AI classes in schools and now 250 CEOs want the lesson to come to America. Where May 8th of May 2025. Me betra na me kan sembi atrewa me ka de beboa on my Ghana beyond politics. China for say 6 years for no afi CEOs no mu wono prebi na Ghana de na pre. Nan say mebo me professor abaso professor Rita Akosia Dixon, Vice Chancellor of KNUST. Say was say first year nyina compulsory AI lessons. Uko KNUST ya. Yema me Professor Rita Akosia Dixon, Vice Chancellor of KNUST. Or say KNUST be shase AI, artificial intelligence and no as a course. Many Japanam say mame nyame shra papa. Ne mu amakabo mu amo support ye mame o KNUST of this particular one nyame nhyira AI should be a course and into the na me de bia me board doctor ya osedu twumaba so a enya bibia o the man was bringing something we call STEM and na Akufo-Addo so when it comes to education the bia na me two chairman na Akufo-Addo because investment papa no de ye no on education ko ano say ye to aso sa na ban we to aso a I am sure see betimi akwanim because the issue of STEM no kwa alone see me ani abra and no kwatimi sesa oman shebre not more lawyers. We need to produce more engineers and scientists than lawyers. Share China overview. China engineering prowess underpins its global economic and technological leadership. Engineering talent fuels a wide variety of sectors from traditional manufacturing to cutting-edge technologies. This foundation has led to the rapid expansion of China high-tech industry and its continued dominance in manufacturing and infrastructure. It is a strategic sectors Libya quickly. The first one, manufacturing. Okra manufacturer. China is the world's largest manufacturing hub, producing over 28.7% of global output in 2023. Baby, mechanical, electrical, industrial. China, omuko menim. Yeba civil and infrastructure development. Chinese engineers are responsible for constructing some of the most ambitious infrastructure projects in the world, including the Belt and Road Initiative. China, about dance, about road, about omakomanim. Next one, telecommunication. Before me use Huawei. You know that Huawei is one of the most technological advanced industry in the world. Now, China leadership in 5G. Yeah, struggle with 4G. China 5G. What in 5G? Internet data faster. Just say, bow near neko. Yeah, 5G ni 666. Yeah, jitu musa 5G no. Na ya dia to say, hey, COVID-19, yeah, the 5G technology ba. Uni ma so for mpani for to say, Pastor Chris mu a mesua de aduru be mo say 5G is 666. And the China for at the 5G technology na ye adwuma. It's Huawei and then for no. It said they manufacture over 50% of the world electronic showcases. China about telecommunications wa oma take dominance. Yanko next one quickly. Ono mpacho betrans mami. Betrans mami. Yedim komoko na nse ufri ho ne bai. Come mami aha. Total Chinese engineering workforce as of 2024. China was boasting engineering workforce 4.5 to 5 million. Muntio. China for air produce 4.25 million engineers every year. Na better wait a minute na konenim. Chebe China for focus. On my when you are lawyers say oh, congratulations, call to the bar, call to the Menkasa lawyers. But you see, me so on man be a konenim no, and your lawyers may produce more. And Kenano pay, KuroYiMuNsem say, hey, Ghana produce 100,000 engineers, 100,000 scientists, Omubabe rose and my Omubabe technology, Omude mobile development, Omude apps. And the lawyers are Omube Ropi into the NDC and MPP, lawyers for MPP, lawyer for NDC, near Dragia, no mining coning. Look at the breakdown of engineering discipline 2024 estimate. Mami. Manufacturing and industrial engineering, 1.5 million engineers. Civil and structural engineering, maybe a building technologist. A dance here, hone, a quine, a normal road, and infrastructure, and a flooding. Oma produce over 900,000 engineers. Electronic engineering. So we hear Huawei, no one, Oko Jom now, Kwakotobi made in China. They are producing 900,000 engineers, 2024. Software and IT engineering. And now, Naya Bibi, near the TikTok about, no, and Yaji, Unim Doye. They are producing 700,000 engineers, 15% increase. Chemical engineering, 350,000 engineers. Chemical, a draw way, kika way, bomb, say, way, efaha. They are producing 350,000 as of 2024. Other disciplines, environmental, say assassino, environmental, aerospace, biomedical, no. Na akukuomu akwa import abano. They are producing 150,000 engineers. Regional distribution, Kosro, Oba, Omodini Nina Ba, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Jiangsu, Nina ye. Industry, it's in Kagana ha, Obebia, Kumasi forward, baby, 100,000 engineers. Oko Ebia Accra, ye will say. Nemo mupa calculating engineers ye produce moha as compared to lawyers ye produce moha. Engineering education breakdown bebre 2023 ni nyina bi wo hoye bi a be share ni nyina. What's the point here? The point is that China for na ye sorry anopa na ye pese ye koho no. They are producing more engineers and scientists than yen. By yen nije ye kosua political scientists na se for ba yɛde bɛyɛ dede ani awie na bibia nsi na yɛda so beg. China will never beg when they have more engineers. Or maybe a n'anim no. Omo de technology, vocation, saa nyoma ne yɛ adwuma. Omo de STEM. Dr. Oseaduchum under na Kufuado or pushy ya say mommy anya saa de we no. That's the game changer. But I say my making one I found because ebi I know bi banso ebe graduate as a lawyer. It's a man then. But many mini penny so unim some people mu de yeka Kojo Ba honorable Kojo Ba finance one of the best finance minister ne na sefo ni bi na yene no etwetwe nkomo wasom man nso fast sports nso wasom fa MPP mu nso a wasom bebre fa oman mu nso a omo nso mpanyufo a omasom bebre na ene mene no baba betwetwe nkomo on this very subject ye bobo so na honorable Kojo Ba Ajiman MPP mpanyufo ni bi they've contributed to Ghana sports a lot na no nso kra de na wo sakru na meka ho asem nti ene betwe honorable good morning
Kojo na empon
yami adom na nso
yami adom
akwa abanzo
multimedia de me nya ba na ze mabafi I a great homecoming
so wo kan ho na we you ani so mami
minyi mani we abrabo no ye boko ye nim to do baby a na wa pay for baby kaka na what's out but I'm still part of multimedia family. This is where me share abrabo say me share ma kwentu manamuntu abrabo manamuntu I think stepping into Adom FM in 2002 it was such a memorable day and that's a team multimedia akonya so a great homecoming meba multimedia facility be mo either in Shire FM, Adom FM, Joy FM, Asempa where
that's your mic
baby you could be ano na e fie na yaba
eda nyankopon ase akwaba na time ana momo wo nsentwe adwumanim ne enne no bibia asesa
mechia yetiefo ne omo hweye right na mama bibia achi na ansana me call question so no I think that intro no one making mind-boggling statements be brave which I think say or say Ghana yetimi ema yeni eko I don't want to repeat what can it be.
No, but it's important.
But something happened last week.
Okay.
Now I said prophetically I said a see a maybe one also be can hey me na me China me for about Monday now hotel na me damu no now I was on the 14th floor the
because abonsama akumako 14 eni so emru
but na me what the 14th
e no na 14
exactly
na ye de 3 cry through
na I think say Sunday anopa and I'm say mama me curtain na me hwe no is that behind me was a school down
okay
and I'm kwala ko school kwasiada na
madam school kwasiada
madam for Chinese bi amene no yeti am call China me edin komona we be say but Sunday there mo there o say omo no they don't break no omo both the school na break here almost Chinese national holidays no
I see
they school from Sunday to Saturday
what
they don't break
they are studying
almost there and on a air trim agency normal air course no nia omoye make or madam for be use iPhone na say me go channel say me repair man and obi me call baby I repair phones Kojo ade one say minim say Ghana nam de call your iPhone obeja to say nti bia ochina na ye befro e ho na no or yet my to calculate no amount of minutes or say maybe 45 minutes 30 minutes what you no be any phone no there are two machines no who near say no I say anyway me ebe cost me say within minutes not one no fix your phone the amount
we
enya konebra na ochina someone into money nim e ha no
na no man nyina na nkra no mo yes
no near omo repair there omo unso omo no musu say you hu omo ages but enye empanyufo young guys are almost for electronic market. So
electronic market.
Wow. I say we are KJT. Honing na. Osemi ko emi ko ye nwa bi share me frɛ me massive adum for pizza. They are there. Hono mo business.
Wow.
So they know them. And okoha everything electronic, everything that you need. If you want to fix them, opesa auto. And on say near I'm almost so special. They say Kofi phone when I'm me pay. Now okubusa na so onibia obaka just say call hotel number is say obeye send your open e dey abro.
Hey,
exactly. So that is the effect of engineering here. Effect of addition here.
So I think quality money will come just in time.
Just right on time.
Just a walk can we na pay.
Yeah.
One for we are in fashion
me call China because of technology be me here or maybe I'm person me here or Ghana.
I see.
Me the onim and I think say at the right time remember me the home.
Here.
Ohun sa ye abobo ya ne Prague ya okoso krom here. We are just leaving them to just move. But there should be a technology to back the business because it's a big business.
Yeah.
And there is no way that we not stopping. Me call factory be omo yebi. Now, ni na my omo improving the BIA say car ni ade o. Who say we house now I say car. But the same technology o. Ubet me use there fa ekwan so. Say ebia pesa obetiam to say abobo ye o fere a ye the still abesi mama. Near the air condition abobo. And I say omo improve on what they are doing, but yes, you know, sending okay politicians, but now and I buy with the jam on my bar, and I buy with the go for mobile, and I jam on no but people make ends meet from it. How are we managing it? How are we putting technology behind it to make it a success, to make it beneficial for the country, to make it beneficial for the end user, to make it beneficial for honestly investors.
So, Mami Busao, apart from say we a businessman, no, also a politician. Say mukwa because three be busas na say mukwa muhu. The bia say mukwa hwa be a president ko srawi wa minister bilateral D&D. Nti ade na muhu sa de no. Ba mo ba ha e difficult say mo implementing.
I think say Kojo esno obiane ne temperament ne approach of issues.
Right.
I don't want to generalize the issue, but I'll use myself as a case study.
Right.
Me call parliament, me free media industry, specifically marketing and sports marketing. Me call parliament. Me call improve how to do public administration. And now I know because I'm a PhD candidate for cybersecurity.
Wow.
Near I buy a second term, no. Okay, I say me call digital center. And I realize I'm buying a setup now for digitalization agenda. No, though say the idea was solid, but there was no investment attached to it.
So SKB
the BI make a change for say Tama Nanado, Nigerians obey free SHS. He dedicated funds, policies, programs, everything to make it a success. It is a digital transformation, no? Your man ko nanim, your man tumpon, your man ko baby or say ekwa. We need to invest in it. We need to make commitment to it. But me ko na me nwa Kofi Fusu kansa abaho. We free or still no na yemfa hwema.
Yemfa sika eno so ne the current demand.
Being a professional marketer, I sat down, conceptualized no man my say I won't sit. Inti every time I was roaming because technology Ghana and for ideas no more. And after 1 year, I was able to have an idea, secure a bit of funds. So from 2014, there is no district in Ghana Mayanko started digital skills training during my time. Because I realized that Momo now also Ghana a mode of transaction business. Obi send your phone or press a cake we need that basic digitalization stuff. We need that basic technology education. We need that basic training of the ayejuma. Eti nia mede you was some say me ma fomo nia me hu say ebehia ama baby a yede me ahye metimi pushi amona ko na ni say mentina fa confirm say me dem fam say e be aban for sika mai yeniska, but I try to form partnerships, to form friendship, to build a wider network. And Ministry of Communication through Meme initiative and Saudi Arabia or arrangement that almost the funds with digital innovation, cybersecurity, and digital entrepreneurship, because I realize that what now you need to import it. Because Bishop Doug Heward Mills some time ago, no meeting any preaching be. Or see, he doesn't understand, say, the Edman Bimawa, Uzi Untiminye. What is the purpose of a photocopy? It's near Wahuno. Copy not Nayabi.
And look at any one literature review.
Exactly.
Obiayibi.
It's copy. Near Uhu Yanano. Wakuhu, South America. So Unibia, or the copy. Ebia all about cultural setting na best sakra. Now what they are fitting into your cultural setting.
Yeah.
Ebia near Saudi religious background we akra. What the bar now so the all religious inclination
at their
best yes settings and that's it. Enti media kojo me no ya say yenya to me no yemfa impact on the society near baby a yewa ebi eni ho no ade a ye ya ye feel say ye betima ye ama a change the situation kakra no. Let's do it, and that is the effect say ye de to aba say yemfa obi engotena
say when China for no interact here and come be ne omutadi. I'm asking this because me share yen Ghana for no enkomo ayedie and o share o my enkomo be no mudi.
Let me be frank and candid. Ghana for any politicians. Ghana for ye fear for ye enough for ya sorry for it could be a ye join for ye thinking and ama abe ye politicians so ye so thinking.
Okay, the way I say general.
Because you say you did my coach baby no. We may be bad. I did not know me be okay, sorry. Honorable, mammy bio.
It's got to be a chairman.
Oko Wabusiamua. Into the Yado Cotnano, or maybe be out here. So you see our mode of thinking. Obia, you made him out now. Obia feels that who didn't manage any DB. But Onim say, you do a kosher a say fix something for the betterment of the whole society. Chinese for how many or more adil karano. Only kasa and also what I say my brother this will be good for Ghana. Yes, that's or no or my idea be free. The bet yourself far away and unconscious is good for you. And I'm thinking a different kakra. Oh, see, this will be good for Ghana. My brother, take this to Ghana. Take this to Ghana.
Ebeboa
Ghana. And omo maybe omo no. Omo dwene near ebeko benefit omo society no.
Greater good.
The greater good. Chinese escafo power. But udu a who say we escafo we ohia.
Hey.
Yeah,
sir. I didn't say a Simon Kawa be blue.
Can you miss make a factory? Guy now, your friend Ken, near factory near Nediano. me do an opano on a bishia me entrance. I never knew that no
boss
no wash ni cash me no picture wa and on and
joy boss on no be na adwuma.
Yes. Hey, omo provided manufacture machines for refill of liquid products.
Okay.
And I was shocked. Hey, make now chemical combination. So young guy be. I say and the papa na factory there. Or a dance instructor.
Or the
dance instructor.
Obi osa.
Ono na no adwuma na nope. But when you say was engineering na ni papa ni wono. Adwuma he was taking care of the adwuma no. But we are no asaka to say this is not my job, this is for my father. Me, I love dancing. Now my show. No, so they call baby yeah branding. Branding of a normal person. And I make my rental car. No, so no. My man came. No, say you wanted me to see something. Huawei for I car. Huawei.
Phone you
Huawei for I'll send you videos. We are bit married. You got na car mono. You tell car man boy ni can communicate in Chinese or kasana kana akasa. Mente China nti I didn't know what you were saying. Then you moving out wafan phone. Na or chat then the car was going. Tino be machine. Can say I can. Watch no he said it was a self-drive car. Meaning
to me drive
it making impact na akache no say kasa no akache say bia o ko impact no we original do traffic light original ye be 10 year because of baby e ko no o dey asha GPS no
to muni
no car no ko ye see na ever say bia me ban hwe animo ye see na ye see car no na so want park your car no sere ye see na no say car na ko reverse what pay baby a space where the car parked. Technology
can I drive on home?
Exactly. So me know again say the concentration on technology, on skills training is what will be the game changer for the country.
Why don't you discuss some of these things in Parliament? What is so difficult? Because me said that matter say de koswa na MPP say now majority forces say minority forces say and no na me said that who say this week mo dey to discuss here debate technology engineering.
The truth is
what's so difficult about it?
Well, the truth is those things are discussed at the committee level. Over plenary hona send the nko nkoma ye di abonte na obi a be flex a chere say me na me te brofo me na me nim kasa hona lawyers yes me aka yebam obi koti a chere say hona enim nia ekobet at the committee level I can tell you say quality discussions goes on with professionals and who say nia say the professionals and kasa eba so yeba committee now say ye discussion on maybe soil ye the engineers awoti ase eba you overcall parliament you call committee the department on nice report. The problem is the implementation.
Samanya we nyina wie na mo ba no masa ba be ya na no na nsentro for yafa
me catch you say the problem is the implementation. When it comes with discussion, quality contributions, say your professionals be your parliament committee level yamfo bi anto ba bia keke we engineer he be on do ato we doctor he ne do ato we driver he be out na do ato. But the implementation is the bane of Ghana development. You bet kasa bebre. Na say a KJT market. You a good plan and nice plan, very magnificent. You na edu say you just store so we are. Ade be no ba no for store na nim. Obi be store no kra no. Na store no da but no akwa abonti. So you thinking no. I say yes, sir. From nkwala mu ekosi empanyifo mu ojo say sa adwen sacha na amba me sure say dabia yen ebetwam another generation will come and be singing this same. And I'm sure say maybe penifobia by cancel year can be paying. They've spoken about it.
It's interesting. Inshra 104.5. Many honorable Kwejoba Ajiman and Etritrin and Komo. O constituency ni
Asante Achim North.
Asante Achim North.
Now, o study ka say no. Me fa dibi wo na me pese me busa assembly. Say me nwe so o lawyer.
A lawyer.
Say
ene.
Say okay, yen politicians obi aye ni poster poster for campaign or a lawyer no dey shame lawyer
esqua
lawyer on first campaign lawyer kojo propoku
yeah
but who say yeah marketing for in public administrator ni be cyber security for be dey shame engineer kojo ba agema another footballer kojo ba teacher so and na
how the society thinks because Okoka say we a footballer and now we a marketer we are here say
because unimra
no esquad
lawyer
and that council no mudi
ebi na ensi wa Asante Achima apia kubi de beji akonwa ene akodi independence lawyer
Mami mbra MPPD mu because uni anso abo join in mami mana kwa ba biem kwampoku CID esqua good morning
kwampoku yes morning minia
ohoye
apomudi enkaye na ja onitua botomu ene
untimi nkasa botomu ni jaika Mr. Miniano, Menkebi.
Mammy, your screenshot my account.
Minim.
With a mere mamma who can be the
minim.
That's a one way probably contribution. You be my, I will show you some.
Minim on the Miji too.
Can pay me free or some call. Now we are that different region.
Abejo, Kafra.
So man say Musa
many a national organizer MPP national youth organizer which move from man away and yan fin on mehanisa MPP delegate mu pesi kadodo enye bibia na to na bi kra mo na mo gada abroche ye gada na de amane se wo kwame eti youth na mo wo no ma gada na de amane mo nyai o mu ntimi nka mo ha mo dodo o mu ba enye ne krakra sem mo yasa ebema ni papa nyina ntimi
youth be so just come me
isa MPP youth omu doso obia na se kwa mpoku o de 5 cities contribution cry betimi aboa mo afa petrol ma men kama na menia no eza kakra obia na ati afa so ba ho ye de
nyame adom me ho ye
ede yankopon ase uni aba be kaminsa eja boga China nti ononso aba but mesa mana bemba just a quick comment. In fact, we are discussing the issue of having more lawyers and how we celebrate as against engineers and all those things. Yeah. I think the discussion is not about the irrelevance of having more, but we are feeling say lawyers mube muno muma progress dragedodo as obia chimanso because obia person chere say maybe I don't know your reaction to some of these comments that we made.
Mamenchia ubi na menchia minya penyi become minya penyi anya minya penyi keko minya penyi angasa unim
yeah
why na jusu nyini ntade hihye ni o se o de mayehye oda no ko ato no wahye
I refuse to grow
yes our boys my boys say share no kwan so
arro
ya ni fimu
ko ka yobu sanse me yes mania me dan bo no ne campaign
ne
to get down to the youth level
no
your campaign
we channel
mum de mum really wa bitime na kojo
yes
and yes lawyers ba asemu a omo pema so na omo drag you me senior aye ya oboafo o say lawyer bia ope litigation as ye ntwema so gidi bi onima djuma
okay
because so ura law school civil procedure at the first idea about say it is in the interest of the courts that litigation must come to an end.
Okay.
And I didn't say a civil procedure rules say pese ye be drag asemama na ache for expedited process. And here say oh asema ko hu lawyer for document to be we do pleading so be ka boom or affidavit in support or issue motion return at so pa na entempane free onti lawyer bia technicalities no drag no call oni lawyer papa oni masem nidi ana asem nye de no pese oche nti judges ni bi wo a okọ na nimu hu se wo no aso pese o drag court na to make a choice of amount of time say why you say I'll give my judgment to probably I'll be a fucker. It happens. And as I make a lawyer be any me my be paying. Say I said no now case no shada and yet of course also because especially when our clients are in possession of the property in question. Yeah, possession there and I'm funny say as I say I home man so as I see what's the fear so that and obi de wakoko na me your client na wo tifie no so a wo te asase no so a na pese me nye de yenye ne ntentem na bi na ebutia wa ye betu da bi also me timi drag be 4-5 years na utimi boaboa ho kakra anya ye kura asase me see case back no hwe document na 30 years we back na we ko na we aba na the some money check kasepa I say judge we mo so ho anya transfer no na fufura ba no fufura ba ono so person be start because I say no bi o a won tie ase nti no ba
also be tie ma
exactly
na 30 years
na sa start na ko na ba na ko na ba na documents ira na o say sa o serve one
but there are issues we to say bianca yesusu say ebia nipa no wadi ewu say bia wondi you so wondi ewu ye say rule of natural justice inti yema no court na bia o share akoye sexy don dia it's been many years and meanwhile uko other jurisdiction sa issue e bia emeda so mo the 3 months or 4 months and 5 months na esi hwa ye di asem no and I'm thinking that Ghana na no ya mo petition electoral mutimi ka say 3 months emfeni asem. So what is so difficult say issues be bani akase we dey how sensitive are the no yemfe be a 3 months 4 months NCO every day which is possible.
Justice hurried is justice buried.
Ninti dia mo ye no political one hurried
there be on say be o the meda example say ususu so obi akokum obi in criminal procedure no chair in fact in law angasa no say ko bi court no plead guilty and Kehona no ultimately a sentencing panel upon his own plea. Because no one aja to say odifo. But in medan kwano. Se ni paneba na obe plead guilty kura. Judge ya catch a judge say enter plea of not guilty for the person. Say Kofi mensa ya huso o the two abobi and the second will be in ye hu. Ya cheno na court. Kofi mensa say no criminal me difo. Untumi judge ya say and say odifo. Chere say onifo. You know why? I was say obdene pass through the process. E bia na no kwese oto etuo no ku nipa ne but the intention was not to kill the person.
Men's run. Enti eno no timi di be 4 years.
Oh, say unya
because the point is that other places say 3 or 6 months consistently you betimi aye.
Yem court system no. Yem court system no. Yem mo justice ni yebo abaso. Ono kwa ne ba ya obebie courts bebre o. And kan na districts bi okwa no muni courts. And na me ye process bi ho adwuma. Na nipa na me nipa na me ye adwuma ma no. Ono no te store swami. In fact, na me kwa me nko swami district court na. And then no mo ka che mo office o swami for district court. Tim never do nyina say me dey back here man am dey corporate assembly hall. Tim no mo twa just some district court. And he had to go and file the process today and the mark of file was swami court. And so first na swami ho nyina no mu ni bi o. And you be ban workload and some are court and izo and I will court no e be a me lawyer bako me won sembe 5 bako circuit court A me wo be kwai court but at a point me ti ko be kwai no po 222 ubedro na senior so ha me ko to safuduku yem senior bebre oto be di asem me so me wo be kwai wo se me sa ba asokwa ti bi ya na me face safuduku senior we dey enye se bia me bu anim tia na me sew oh man ko ya askwade na criminal matter enye sa mami de unim no wan hwe ana ne bofu na odi nipa na kwa kotu me kan na safuduku na so my lord let my junior move his motion and baba na wonu wa jama mi o enti se enye safu na minim no me kan no te ase a me ko na seniors be 5 no ho so nipa ne be here record dia wo enti wo so betena wa
awutie bi
exactly enti process no court system no and no the man no so
but no so munya akwanya na moko parliament nso a the problem is okay court no kra perception e wo ho kra ense na nya papa that but the problem is when munya akwanya na bia parliament house o dey say CID sorry e ho na order 92-93 na substantive issue na was nke discuss say comedy nti empesika no obi a person kire ne bobre and people feel that law na ye no say ye be more showmanship ye be kire say ya be rather than say ye solve because China na say for nya law ho court wo ho but you realize they are allowing policies they are allowing progress they are allowing development other than dragging issues. Another case is LGBT issue I can Ghana for CMP I was say be a president na Akufo-Addo sign now will be the court ni a drag ya yentimi ansan we mu baye I was say de ko ha elsewhere people yempa so I'm thinking that why can't the lawyers help us in some of these things and remove that ye per se a showmanship be free
yeah ankasa asomai yeah ankasa ye ni ye legal system mamen kanisa
okay
yeah asomai you need a legal system. A legal system I practice no. Dear colonial masters. Ejama and a year rehearsal the year
BBA.
Of course.
That's what Mukrasa Sano.
I'll call Englander. Omono said ye near Masanum Yomo.
But in chess at Samodian.
Oh, well, men practice all
the technology a bem name your may be advanced. Nano Abrante by coming who no drive, but your managina say unti ya connecting. Tiangasebia omran tinkebia bequai dear and kaya connect say baby will be a jina nedia semno na pa technology.
Oh, is there your call legal vacation cry? First, legal vacation, no. Vacation judges no ka just okọ denim tinka Kumasi say we court of appeal complex be a court 6 or now court 8 bu hu say baby lawyers no mpo nya ba bi ntina nti o mo be di o ma samran kasa so kran so e wo chire tie but say no e call legal breaker vacation courts no o mo ye zoom nti we say ya schedule time be o court the time 11 to once 11 no join it a free case I mean efe nti gradually no ma who say the room and when you know just say ni ebo abaso
okay
he was so pragmatic ne niam bia na oye ni niam no is ni pa say wa money pa na baso a na o chine bi no akoba say sebi manu susumi na so na yi ase and na yakoka tribus akese yakoka we are me it's something
right
that be me frown on her accident and emergency my advocate ya soso bi bu ame yi accident emergency ni free so ni ento no ajekunku for accident and emergency
and you bad
ko oluma and be shema ye see sa de ni si ho we should stop glorifying the dead
and sana yeah
exactly because so no accident and emergency say nya oluma be see ade we si wa ka bi anka the southern part e northern part anka be wu
it's true in 104.5 CID NN kasa honorable Kojo Barima mami Musa MPP aden what's happening
aden as somebody is your party
and yes in say you say bi yam mo amo yam ho we toto ayampia obehu awesi we say na no kraba omi ase we de menka ho nti omu ya yi say na bronya akeka bi na Kenya ponkofo akeka bi na miracle akeka bi abato baako ade because that is not the MPP anankofo ni
abato baako nsem bebre
ade
I think sir when it comes with campaign and election dispensation at that time now, I'm not saying that that's the best.
Yeah.
And yet, me politics of insult, I don't approve of it. Say obi ebe phobia si ona wa horo no kan sema ehunhia na uwia na ekozu na area ba ko na ba wini o and obia ebesa come on board. It is say ebi amene kwame etie na kwame ujamba bi na ma super kwame a minua no ye no ma dada o na fe do china ya sa aba be shia on say sa bond no cry you be say nya that insecurity, that trust anyhow me I don't approve it, I don't subscribe it. Me nyintum na me so ne enye no me henka say enye ne egu enipa ho fi ne egu party ho fi because ubegu nipa kron ho fi awie ochina ubehia no na afi na baka say oh me sorry na unze na campaign. No, can't we do decent campaign? Decency kania ehote nea o support no no obetima ye de ntia o support asemasi ana obenten just say it. Ye nyina se ye jeninu ye ho
yeah
ye ni obi anfo so area se ye obi no ye perfect
yeah
ye wo obi anenso but do we have to wash our dirty linen in public? We are na ya the best spy
because I'm asking it because despite said ni enim say Nana Akufo-Addo Alan Kyerematen squad that time no mu kwa Kensi no man shed down ti bebre say Alan sopa obe disagree maturely and Nana Akufo-Addo be disagree maturely Kofuo ne Nana Akufo-Addo time no ye hu say we won the but one say sa dirty politics in pa. So what changed?
I think say I just need to be blunt. And no one says some be bracao, but near and this is I boom. Near na yedi kan technology.
Okay.
First no, I think Akufo Akufo-Addo time 98, 96. Saturday na GBC panel. Saturday na we could platform we new.
Anyhow, yeah.
It GBC sieve. And no more say about abonte.
Okay.
And then obi timi net them. They say obenya data.
No, can I
no come backward or the bakutuma. And this answers a question now. I'm a first me the Chinese no man buy mono. Now sebi ye nuanum journalists bia they don't understand the dumano.
Yeah.
Now wakofa no so they are tum. Now wakofre ebi on pakro no. Asuma say also say when you bia owo abotre or ya ba aba or
yeah
or oye nimdifo
yeah
or onim nyansa na dwemutia no so respond na kwakoye nea enye ni so ye so what you must say and then I say and they say we do at the media has a role to also play, but the social media no and I say sad na man west because anybody can sit somewhere say me pa Mesma could be a mistake or made them.
Yeah.
Nam me the light seem so nam many data. Shim let them.
Okay, come on.
Okay, come on. No be so be so. No so be so. So
but say you want penny for a party anymore, at least they could have caused certain people to order. I shouldn't have reached the level where Kennedy Kabibi, Abronye Betimia Kabibi, Miracle Be Kabibi, na Kwesi Kwatia Kabibi. I mean, you need penny for a party anymore. Party because I think the NDC is doing something right better than how they are managing their internal affairs.
Party no but I think that Empenyufo no almost are relaxing. They are not being responsible enough. Say you better call it the arts na yama sanity about party no because oye pepenimu na ofie say enkwala ren na nanka na so uhu na wantimi antioma one chomo film one. Yeah, can encourage for her. Yeah, your name will be mentioned, and me, and maybe because I don't need to sit on the media platform and spew it out.
Yeah.
Me who's a general secretary? Well, I'm with my friend. I think that he should know. And those are the things that I will say. I will not sit on the public domain to make a set up my party. Yeah, before saying within your party structure, no, within the internal body, no, you will. And no matter what say, I am a partner of Benyam because Dr. Selby, Dr. Safo Dunum, President Kofomo. Safuma for Kojoba Redumo MPP no. Many sure say now many differences but there is something called tolerance. Tolerance. Now me too near party dey edime Kojo wani tua 2020 party etwema boso but party na mejidi. I tolerate whatever that was done to me. Manyesem betina bedwam na maka nea me say ekutiame, and that is how obia o join association bia also we
ehamo
emra
de ekoso ehamo
oh me de hame I don't know how others feel
de ekoso MPP ehamo
me ehame
okay
yeah me ehame, and I think that also okan assembly also Dr. Baumia bekan say so me de emfa me ho me de menka ho mamufa emeka me obi unu bi wasem a me sro mafa me ka me chew say onu say ehano he as a former flag bearer of the party, as a former candidate, and now a leading member of those who are contesting. Ehano
nti no nka say mo kama me munyai instead say yes and say you are not a leader wana jai menye because eguma nimtia na nko aka na nke
na wa fred dem aka nim a obede ho enko ni bia so odin o
sa
kokojo unima
me o
so wo ma obi o ti tiano wakofa we tiano fatu bi o tana so ukuru adam anu asakofa yeah it say me catch say Dr. Baumia and Frey ebimu no man kasa ya is a lie.
No man kasa ba still.
Ebimu no man so dem what you say mame fire. And menya so say mame kan assembly 2023. And that is the reason why Debbie Ameka say when you are looking for a leader, look for it from Dr. Baumia. 2023. Yes, started primaries now. This meeting I can share it. It was held in my office, Ghana Digital Center. Mema space na years are me meeting. Emra can Japan start say or attack Samira. We the operation guys and communicators within Baumiana. Yeah, friend Baumia, your friend or meeting. I say this is what we want to do. I said, please, I beg you. I have so many strengths for you to go and sell. Go and sell me.
Nam so mo person ka mo so ke kabi check in Japan microphone.
Sana akwa do. Enti sa enipa we say udi nachi na oye ade a enya. Me nyi da say obeso so da. I know him.
But the twaso sana then you are not a leader.
Kwajo enti na emra ho no. Oni pakro no oye party ni.
And all Dr. Baumia, a defender Baumia, who do be at
say analysis way. One background or your party ni. And party no baby, I open our support, and they are also supported by Baumia. Ochna, when Marco support to Kent.
Yeah,
he can shrink and stretch any time.
Yeah.
Also, Udini there or Sijay. When Jaya or to the party. Now, officer Obafana names or Uncle Casamana. No, he won't. Yeah, her people body language as a leader, and then will be an obey in the public.
Yeah,
but what the Nippon can say be a almost ADD attempt because of Baumiano. See their outward demeanor, Baumia or maybe a more. See the man's demeanor, and now a chair or your leader, or my funny names of Cocamas and Mammy. On Smano, so quick, Mamma, me too, Dr. Bobby, I was Mammy Debia. Because some me go do be at them, could you be Jagaze, could you buy the buy no? Wabaye. So, what I'm insisting is that Dr. Bawumia never and will never approve and condone in politics of insult. Now, I won't you know. So, Okasa Uti, campaign, me catch yourself, Bobo Nipa Omudia, Temo Mudia. You can mention 1, 2, 3. What is it about that about me? Agent baby, I suppose be that. No. But Obekano, say, oh, none Crawford, he's not like that. Until say be more motivated job until any pattern. No. He is never like that. And me as the team campaign team member, I don't subscribe it. We disapprove it. And maybe I know so be there. Let's see the persona. So Senate. Ntina yawo
yenhwe ono.
Yenhwe nipa no. Ebu ha ni su ene ne ban.
Right.
That's me kwajo tiwe. Semju we na so obeka ne ho asema. I can stand in and defend.
All right.
Obi o ha mdu we na say ye ka no asema. Meda no machi.
Mati honorable. Ma mema siadi so embrem. Eyede a national youth organizer obenya umeto ama obe wini.
Amen.
Nti enya afekra na ye be ha. O man to ama se part on beso mgu no. Ko be bia dru ne de. Mo na we se mo ba na mbesi fu ajega. Oje ase. Nti ube national youth organizer minim se de umeto ama wa. Bibi se obe ne den.
Kojo I was here the NC form. Me ya me to compound house. I grew up in a compound house. Nti idede choka no. Me hu bia ma bre. Na kwan na efa so de ekebu no so ye beye. They say politics is about numbers.
Right.
We engineer. We are here elective maths bia. Usua integers.
Aye.
There were positive integers and negative integers.
Yeah, bro.
Sometimes, sir, they na ekoso party no. Ayeme bunu so ye de you. Kojo he party no a proxy war and ekoso. So ka proxy war. Kojo ba efese wo di me matem. But on to me di me matem. Cause obeka because na kojo ba na honorable pa na wo yesi enti wo so de kokofa you say to so
okay
na oma you say to information kwa about me and can say a babonten it's a proxy war. So you see you just say to fighting me waba me ni you just say to niasem then kojo ba no asoma you say to I was say or no tian so nyan no not also onhui onte yene na kasa also wontie. You can't tell me that.
Listen to kwani bi wo ha na no honorable Eugene Boachentwi be kan say on onim say sa anyoma ni bi obi hihye bi ase na mpanifo the information aba na obi aba be ko obi
diam. Me say a proxy war. Demet me akan no a proxy war. Kojo wo yamahi. Me so me no boti pen. Ye honorable for me to me ma me ka. Enti wo say me ma Michael so free e ba be yes adwuma no ma me.
Dirty work no.
Of course.
Ofu soja no be.
Owi oba no ho.
I see.
Now me obi adwuma ka asem no enche wa me anyini o. Me say a proxy war. Ana omu ni mo ma yes ade no. Na ewi ase unimade ba ko de wo wi ase. Ene say the wo small crowd so on find your penny bi no. Ochino de be.
Okay.
Of course. Or the bayo because we saw crown no kwafo. Me wo cocoa board. So before sem be na me adwuma cocoa board. Na assembly si se asem na nsia na minim se me nuanom me siblings ankasa me no motekwa na me so munim me saye. Sa na mo you go say na sa don't go.
Yeah.
Men's good. E ba ye me say at the point cocoa board ye floor no so. Na I say me pena me serious o wi ase. Because o ma me no ko didi bom o bie ko tobi.
Obi a men's good.
Obi a men's good. Me so ade me pay we say double money. Say for webra na baji we na ye be ka we abom mama because me so wadum no nyina me hu ajana 2 for ene no mo hye bet o me chichire bet e se fasi fifi kokko oni
ye de bi di me ma
aha enti me no
sika nyina sai
enti me so nyina no sa o ye ko don cake na dey ko sansu ye to pipe ma don cake nko ani to pipe. I don't know the history behind it.
Yeah,
e come akwa say ka don cake kra man for nimo.
Yeah,
enti ne fro sa you know walk path right no my also ne Saturday enua e fa rail line so ho ne e froko bunsu e no e ba tu bedu ajana 2 for no ho ya somo ase koye you know de koye o de kwato ajana 2 debi because me come me babu me akume enti me ajana 2 de me mpe enti omu me say that time na MPP saba 2017 no yesika bia ne da ho masa be 50% amaya ya mafo nyeska omu dom de baye so mudi be investment ko jona me dem de ko to Honda CRV
no
me dem me fo bia ho bonyom afi ko didi a wo so ya ka chele media na awuse yo say media yi say ana me ma shim say me mo bra na sa dey ai me yo so so chiko la kwa me na so chu Honda e be ndey ne mu ana na mo yigu kinkrain je jigu ya no na do di ma chi tu oya jumo parliament ana ya so mo kan won se mo se akoko body se nkofo sika yom na onfra obra na omisa no nipa ne se asema mi nyana ka che se e be nya nipa nyina wo koko body sika dia me bra do mu nya no oh no no chi kwa so ni sika ba ko esa de no obaga yo se ni sika de man bo so no obedi no a esa obeda
yeah
enti se wo nipa no me hu se de wo so baite
right
otu di me kan chem se wo nim de ekoso
right
they know na ye mabunu no ye yusu ye de ye sa de no me ne man for be to say Awa Mohammed
yeah
another person like Kosi Kwatin and I say miracle is older than me
okay
me ka Oma you boti pen
yeah
technically party no me senya me nkuya me ni omu na be nyini o party no mu a mpo say mu be free party no mu kwa da chia we will still grow up in politics and get there. So why must I fight him or her? Nyansa be ne wom. Me ne o chame kwa me di nkomo. O chame kwa me asema de bi di nkomo o kan say. O sisi ayi me ni pa ba ko pe na me ni bring wo wiase. Say na yo we nya oni bring obi. Say me de ni pa ono kwa me anyini chen ni bi ni bring no. Yes. Also obi oyo younger than him bia na ni bre no. Because sa nipa no obetimi abaye de ono kwa me ntumi anya times 30 so person oya.
O sa kwenya no.
Exactly. And then your school teachers say bia omudi yani no ompe wasem kan wo. Today imagine say me teacher ni bi di mani no time na wanya yi a baby anya me di medrui. Bia teacher ni ne background na metimi aboa no. It is a teacher ni bi di me bone o di ono ano ho ne generation bone. Enu nti na ense se wudi obi a
owo achi
you may never know. If you be able to in Amsterdam, I'll go there. There's one man there, but the near see young man be so because of political differences. And Nipan so position with school. Now old person would di Accra or just 21 years, 20 years and you don't know the future of
you want to call retirement jano
to over call we be that or not be vice chancellor. Then I'll be because I crown him the own name.
Yeah.
Obey no more about the chief justice.
Yeah, it's true.
Until you see Seneno.
As my man to us me you Adum FM.
Yeah.
So I started as a sales rookie, number senior sales executive. Until me were people under me. A guy back Raymond. Obedia na niamo okoje client sika no wadi nti ye mo advert nya de
Raymond akwana
dabi
dabi clarity here
no more adom ena me pam on free like after they do now is obi animals nti me pam me free team no now who said can I Japan start on Man FM me na correct question start up man nti we were recruiting nti your panel na yefa enkrofo me akwa CV na enda ho ti oba mu ohu se meto na osa dane no
on transfer
obi e don say ai ohu se meto na and osa dane ombuza say why am so he won't come he won't
no need say
ti say bibia o chiro social media edidi obi atem me say Awa Mohammed tena Kesman FM or NDC 1PP heated argument kikabum the next month Awa Mohammed abe MPP enti ntoko amne ko na for so very no you see those things and there's one thing kojo party for no say catch enkofu so be free NDC be MPP a you so slow ni age ni bona baso na mum kojo ba tie kojo ba support candidate A
support Baumia can
okay support kojo support Baumia
ni so support Kwabena Japan
ana kojo Jantuah so support Kwabena Japan ana me so mo support MPP
okay
then me kojo problem because on supporting me candidates to the extent that kojo kura chere bibi papa efa party no ho ebo aban na chia na eyi aban na ten me I will never share I will never share
time no hu ni say MPP ni protect
me say I will never share
because me time
exactly and why do you say kojo ba na o tan no and because who he because who ni camp back na that camp na there what is the benefit of it? Because at the end of the day, we are there. This was free party no. O candidate no on to me win your own winning.
Yeah.
Now candidates no our own project no win. How are you going to draw people to your?
Be here no na effort na kan.
Exactly. And all the time, someone yet Libra. Na mo build a wars ah. Obi anti me refuse. Obi antumi ma me refuse.
What is here MPP say nya akono bi.
Mete da.
Dey koso na ehamo. Social media dey ehamo.
Ehame papa. Ehame because MPP a ye nyini ya yehu ya ye be join ye ko school join test con ne ade no. Enye sa MPP ni. Enye ni and me nim kwa fa so aba be duru sa abre. I say yes na to wa asem fire ho. And we are worsening it day by day. Day by day. Obi ko tell do so ke your pen. Then we hail the person. We are hailing him because as I'm not kind of cut my competitor. Na competitor no so eya ne so edi na no confo so ekeka bi kire no. Until we rise up and say enough of that nonsense. Yeah, party no. Ya bebre. And when me call me yonku bi ho patase me birthday kojo no kwepa ne say oyade bi ma me me nim birthday ko bi anche miskada and nipa American say we sebi oni bi oni bi bebre bia and at least expect say
obey bi
anti Shelly be che miska me wa na me say menya mobile money. It is not about the amount but the intention and I'm from Santi Shelly. Cancel birthday dey me so me dey ma no.
Wow.
Now I was say gume. Me obi anche miska on my birthday da.
Yeah.
There's some way. Tenra na me ma so ma ba kumase dey a. Ma me fa no ho na me nkwachi na me call no ho. Patase estate. And onye delegates. Unkra party card. Oye na juma banker. But she was worried with the happenings in the party.
Oh, any akratefo bebre worried do.
She was worried. And my Jimmy Busan said now we say, oh how pan is our partner. What's cousin? Yet na yakuma. Ma senya se ma dank me nya na manaba. Ma kwade ontumi na oti already so anu odum no. And that is the trauma we are putting someone's mother in. Onya boni bia party no do keke. Na ye tinkani kumase ne takrade. Say party no ma many na kuma di party na chi na fi say oya na afa afunu no ka say hey party ka don be amonye na o jaya ye lose vote.
What do we do? Yenya den
You must crack your ship. Party no mra wo mra na dey party no. Also ya my time ne pa ho kakra. Na wo do mu.
On time media. Let's move.
Party no mra wo mu. Party mra no ekotia obi a ne akrake. Ekotia obi nso so a ne a libra. E dey na ye. The law should be like a hot stove. I don't say so much. She wanna what you say. Me obi wani ma ya adwuma bia nim. Me staff upa bia from Amase South. Ye share meeting. Time ben ye share. Me fixing meeting time that o dem no ya adwuma wunim. There's instances ah mobile program no mobile cover me na wie. Me ko commission school ewo there was so ehemfo na ba na ma wie amata me ka mu ko. Because mo na mo ma me time. Ye drew up Kim. Me staff oye meeting for oye late for meeting on ma. Oh makra on hanu ma.
Anytime.
Explanation be no how the bema go wi ase a meja too because obi our explanation.
Yeah.
And that has been my position. You can be my brother, you can be my mother, but emrani tiawa I was say secretary catch us why nye ye. Yentimi ni ase manem pai. Ase me ni dia mana pai da. Ebi bi nko na dia ase manem pai say o we ye bi. Entina ma we ye bi.
Equalization.
Wow. Aseme be dey asema na pai se kojo ban na enya o se ka che kojo ban se kojo de o ya no anya ni ye cause and effect wo na o ye so you don't even have to go and visit the other person cause be a wo ankwa ya anko no so ma me ye you start it in the first place. So we are national executive, we are regional executive,
leadership.
Then you declare support for a particular candidate out in the chief.
Constitution
how do you unite the base when your candidate, your preferred candidate loses the election? Or how do you unite the base even when your preferred candidate wins and the others lose? How do you draw them?
Right.
You didn't play the father role. How? So now we are regional executive, we are national executive. We are the Christians. And imagine say Kodia, JFK. I say, Odi, Aduchumachi. No, Aduchumia rounds and come back again. Ah, come on, come on, Sam. You Kodia and say, one day, we need a ponianum. It's even saying, no, don't to me, you're not. Adapt national executives to me, me and come on, Sam, yeah, Eddie.
Nasa Onone, chief executive of the party. So he should speak. So he should speak. He is the chief executive officer
to say it's because constitution me kind
exactly. Yes, sir. Me national executive said that and before to Obama as national youth organizer. Now the same Kojo Bachi say they call for president. I was some reason for my position.
That's a whole campaign.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because of possible conflict of interest.
That's true.
How?
30 seconds.
Party a catch for account and one bomate. Yeah, party said party as a party in Iraq.
Nana Kafra.
Look at the party in Iraq. Because don't visit the whole terror those kind of and I
and now mammy hanging I white.
Why? And somebody can use so many. They know. Say party Mugumo.
30 seconds. Dr. Franka Mwakohine. Mobile days, obey national youth organizer. That is can be because they say break him front to know.
Oh, no.
Or Giacra.
Bema Bedia,
or Giacra.
Bema Bedia,
or Giacra.
Or the Munabetre.
Or Giacra. Dr. Francamu, Giacra. Conversion be breeze, say revival all year.
Of course. So, any problem. But a more soon if you say a bra saw on Nam Damascus Council.
That's right.
That's right. People know Shian. He did the F Danifil. So, a banana poor. It's your part on your craning now. The Akani now we meet them at Damascus. When we meet them at Damascus, they will convert and follow Christ. When you convert, you don't doubt Christ.
When you become the national youth organizer, congratulations in advance.
Thank you.
Oh, so man, farmer, some may be so.
Oh, I think regardless.
Yeah, bro. Regardless, I say be any. At the end, we am regardless.
At the end, they are befie. No, you are jabefie. And no 2 ways. Sir, unnecessary political near agenda na koso party no waka man fan so. Kojo la say share o adroba me catch you. Me me declare me support my candidate biya. Sebi me nya coward.
Yeah.
If I want to declare, I will declare because me kwa position biya.
Yeah.
And obi antu me nya me hwe so. Now, another point is even if I have declared, what is your point? Because Kojo Jantuah right to declare and support a candidate.
Yeah.
But Kwame Poku CID is bad from declaring the support. It is wrong.
All right.
Respect each and everyone's views. So Biba so per regional executive or per national position. Now I'm a campaigning on his own strength. And can your boy bet me I have party never found to my paper. No Baba can say or no dear or support it Kojo Brenti Montomano and now only or support it candidate A and a candidate B Montomana moves or about to me.
Thank you. Honorable Black Star CD they say oh yes post quick comment on that. Black Star CD say coach Otuado Yamanon call and I system and I see him and players no yen day because as a Black Star say Bob welcome dear Patapadi to meet you firm. Yet to Michelle 5 na to be a one cranny come yen day.
Nedika we have congratulated team. They've really done well. Otuado de Obakaya your last match Malino I wrote a thesis about him. And to be frank with you, Mecca said in a way he has shamed me.
Okay.
Because a normal he raised against Senodier Nejmano. You heard on the Central African Republic here, he changed.
Okay.
He changed from it. In other ways, no, it shows that he is learning. But for me, what happened there? Eden I ever qualified. But Otuado to lead us against teams like Spain, Italy, Portugal, Brazil, Argentina, no. Your best friend. Say what or your qualification expert or the Akura. We should look at our bench again. May mean taking anything away from him. When the statistics on the qualification are super. About 7 games, we're winning 6. Coach Bienua but tactically, okay, the composure and the presentations bench a bit suspicious now.
And yeah, be free up.
I think so.
But more no uncle.
Obetima can because what take yeah he can be part of a team.
So only technical and pick up for.
Obetimi I can team no, but we should get somebody stronger, bigger, who has the clout, who understand the game very well.
To say
your coach is baby, meet me body. Coach is there. Your baby or Ghana you will approach. You see what happened? A money making venture.
Okay.
And then near FIFA de me kai said 2006 marketing team and here for Germany I was part of it. Ska Ghana nya and you been a yenya from the FIFA de my so on my no a bit me create a niche be for World Cup. A fund for World Cup. Na ye dey akope coach o dey coach no for 1 year.
Okay.
A top class coach. So on fa on World Cup on fa yendu baby yendu the semi final.
We
na man o benchmarks man motivation also onya who dedicate even $2 million $5 million for that fighter. The economic benefit of Ghana ebenyano enye binio
right.
So team na aya there let's pray say Sunday mama and crime party no Comoros has been a devil in our flesh. We know you ever exercise ye ho na ye say ye be kwa be football including ba eboa Ghana nyina
mate honorable Kwajuba Ajiman I mean sure CID Kwame Poku incoming National Youth Organizer MPP. Congratulations in advance.
The Mrs. Sports Pro time na media.
Okay, Mate. Endorsing.
The make a chair MPP for.
Yeah.
Kwame Poku, he doesn't need any introduction or your body politics. And say yeah no you free baby na yeah can you boom.
Right.
And Obi Akra ni suban Obi Akra ni obetimaye.
Right.
And yes he has not been tried and tested. Odi MC, the youngest MC yehu ni jumadi. What is Obi born himself? Ne was say you two galam say pa. Obinwa went to be a mamic because what he wanted is the party. And somebody who thinks about the party, welfare of the people, welfare of the party, development of the party. It's best will be say Daniel Suneko to about Nema Kompukume National Youth Organizer. No say the Asumdwe any that so every party no any party no mabununa.
That's it. Full endorsement.
Endorsement if you share my hobania. Next Juma next
endorsement we don't say you go baby amana ko
and I'm confident that preparations I pitch now. I think the first